proud of yourself with that performance?
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
Always makes me
I lost my place.
laugh loudly. Good morning. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Hello. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Hello, Ace Cosby. Hey. And look at this. Willie Griswold's here.
Hey, man. Good to see you guys.
Hello.
Hey, y'all.
I'm Chick McGee. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and here is Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
Yay.
Did you bring your smokes? I don't know if you told Willie you're going to start smoking.
I got one cigarette here.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Look at that. Who gave you the
What do you think
dart?
about that? I think Bad Boy Ben.
Bad Boy Ben gave you the dart?
Bad Boy Ben gave me a dart.
He'll smoke. You
Is,
like
He
that.
smokes.
Is Bad Boy Ben still on the smokes?
Oh, yeah.
I think he does. Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
Bad Boy Ben.
You got to kind of respect it. At this
We're calling him Bad Boy Ben because he's possibly the sweetest man alive.
Yeah.
That's
What?
why.
I didn't know he was on the smokes, though.
First off, he's a total grouch. Second,
Well, he's never been a
see him
grouch
back
like me.
all the time.
What now?
I see him out back all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't go out back.
Well, haven't you? He kind of smells when he walks in sometimes.
You're saying he smells like...
Smoking, like he smells like smoke.
Oh, he smells
Yeah.
like smoke.
Yeah.
I don't
That's the
know.
only reason I knew that he was still smoking.
One of the great pleasures of smoking is other people not knowing you're smoking. It's you kind of want to sneak out back. You kind of want to go hide by an air conditioner. There's something lovely about
Yeah,
it.
that's the whole theme of that song, smoking in front of the building. And it's not as common as it used to be. But it used to be you drive around the freeway and you go by these office complexes and there'd be 10 people outside and they become friends. They become a club.
Sure.
Now, I mean, can you have like a Zen club? That's got to be pretty boring. Now you got one in.
There's a version of that. I've been at a bar and someone sees me from like a table away, being like, "Hey, dude, I don't want a buggy. Can I get one of those Zens? Are those wintergreen?" You go, "Oh yeah, take one, man." It's less social than having a smoke outside, but
Wintergreen? Is this the menthol of...
Yeah, there's spearmint. There's all
Yeah.
kinds of flavors.
yeah, they're flavored. It's like gum. It's like any other.
Chocolate. There's
Anyone see a conspiracy going on here?
well, they haven't gotten to
No,
cotton candy yet.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's my logic.
Yeah, right.
Now, you're familiar with the street I live on. I live on a dead-end street. And
Metaphorically.
about once every couple of weeks, I'll take a little broom and a dustpan and maybe a little rake, and I'll go down the street picking up garbage because it drives me crazy. I can't stand littering.
That's right.
Why are people on your street littering? They know better.
Well, here's the thing.
I go to his street just to litter.
I couldn't figure out why I was finding so many white cigarette filters.
They're Zens.
Yeah, and then I was talking to
I have never heard this word before.
Zen. It's the
Zen?
thing that I do.
Isn't it ZYN?
Yeah, you guys have seen me do it. You see me
Show
do it
him
a million
one.
times.
Oh.
It's like I didn't realize.
It's a pouch thing with
Yeah.
nicotine delivery system.
You put it. It's right now. I have one in right now. It's in between my teeth and my.
But if I were to go on my street right now, I would find 25 of them. And I thought they were the filters from cigarettes at first. And then someone was explaining those are so people walk dogs on my street because there's no traffic. It's a dead end. So one of the dog walkers has a real serious Zen habit.
Gotcha.
And then occasionally I'll find a cigarette butt. Also a white cigarette filter. So I don't know what brand is white as opposed
Parliament.
to. Okay, but it's kind of bothering me. And then there are the people that don't pick up the dog poop.
Yeah.
Do you pick other people's dog poop up?
If I've got an extra bag, which I usually do. In
Fast
fact,
forward to some time later this year. I've got this headache and fever. I'm not sure what it is. They tell me it's caused by dog poop. I'm not sure. Will you be careful,
Dog
please?
flu.
No, here's the thing. You know how you have the dog bags, don't you? You put the bag around your hand, then you pick up the poop, then you pull it in reverse.
Right, of course.
But the worst thing is when you've got a massive dog movement, you take the bag out, go like this, and your hand goes through it. Then you're going, okay, now what am I going to do here? You got to, it's happened. But one of my favorite dog poop stories, and I've got a lot of them.
What? Go ahead.
There's a really nice pizza place south of where I live. You've been there.
Yes.
But they have 4 or 5 tables outside on the sidewalk. And when it's nice out.
And the dogs can go.
Yeah, sure. And so this is the honest to God, this guy's got a Great Dane.
Oh, no.
And he's walking this dog, and he's done the right thing. Somewhere around the corner, his dog has pooped. And he's got about a bowling ball bag worth of poop in his hand, and he's holding it like this, way out in front of his face. And then he stops and starts chatting right in front of me eating pizza. Hey, could you scoot down there?
Who was eating a pizza?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me and the girls were eating a pizza. We're in a place called Napoli's. Very nice place.
Very nice.
And this guy, hey, look, if you've got, I appreciate you picking up your dog poop and your giant, lovely Great Dane. Go down the street.
Yeah.
We don't have to chat right here. In any event. And so I learned about the Zin filter. Littering my neighborhood. Well, they look like little white filters, right?
No, it's a little pouch.
Yeah, a pouch. It's a nicotine
delivery system.
nicotine delivery system,
And which is fine. It's probably, are they cheaper than the gum?
They're about the same price as the gum. It's how I quit vaping, and now I'm trying to quit that with the lozenges. Then I'll quit those with gum. It's a never-ending circle of just switching products.
Do you miss smelling like cigarettes?
No, not at all. It's one of my favorite things. I can't even think about that. I used to just reek of cigs all the time.
I was picking up this. You know my story. I've never ever even tried to smoke a cigarette, and I will be honest with I get wigged out holding a cigarette.
Let's go outside and let you try it.
No, I don't want to. It wigs me out. I don't know what it is. I can't even. Being an adult, I've had the marijuana. I've had an edible every now and then, but I've tried to do the cigarette, the marijuana cigarette. Can't do it.
That's interesting.
The closest I can get if someone blows the smoke in my mouth, that's about it.
Okay.
I can't.
Have you ever?
I can't put something in my mouth and suck on it.
You've been around the block a few times.
Oh, I've been around the block.
I'm not going to pick. I'm not going to pick up. You've been around the block, bought 2 houses, and given them away.
That's the second day in a row you've talked to me about me selling a home for $1 because of a divorce agreement. Will you stop it, please?
You should be throwing stones.
Yeah, no kidding. But no, my question is, have you ever dated or married a woman that smoked cigarettes?
Absolutely. Yeah. But when I was a kid, I'm going to say till I was 30, I always thought, that's a disgusting habit. I'd never, and then, you get hit in the head with whatever you feel, and then the next thing you know.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Right.
Josh, are you ever... one of these ladies that you frequent. You ever?
Yes,
any
I
of them
have
smokers?
Yeah. Some past girlfriends have been smokers.
Mm-hmm. And any response to that at all?
Any response to that at all? Yeah, it didn't bother me too much. Yeah, like Chick said, you fall in love or whatever, or you
love,
like the person, and
then are you willing to go out and buy them cigarettes?
I was not willing to do that. Now, if she. What I'm saying is, like, for Christmas, I always thought, maybe I'll get her a carton as like a stocking stuffer. And then I went, no, I don't really want to contribute to her demise.
Well, the big question that is, if you go to the drugstore and get her
tampons,
whatever she needs for her cycle, that's love, because that's kind of embarrassing. But I never had a problem with that.
I never had a problem with that either.
Absolutely not.
Tom does.
Oh yeah,
not anymore. I mean, I had to do it not too long ago, and it was one of those things where you're doing the FaceTime.
Oh sure.
You're standing. Well, there's 300 kinds of these things.
Yeah.
So which one is it? And the kind I had to buy is it's like OCD or something. What are they called?
That can't be the name. That can't possibly be the name of a tampon.
I'm not sure what the C stood for. But.
The OCD.
Ovulating.
Whatever. I'm totally serious. I had to go to 3 different CVS's to find them. The guy goes, well, these are real popular. We don't have any. And drove around town, and then when I finally found a place that had them, I bought all of them. So there's some lady out there leaking right now, and it's my fault.
There's some lady out there leaking right now.
Now, Ace, have you ever bought cigarettes for one of your lady friends?
I have.
Really?
Yeah, we'll be somewhere. She'll say stop and get them cigarettes, and I'll stop.
Okay, all right. Do you find the ladies who smoke a little bit? Do
you make her pay?
Easier?
Oh my!
No, Tom.
Well, they are.
They are.
Yeah. And the women I've dated who smoked, you couldn't tell.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, I don't feel like I could either. Maybe I did at the time. But
Well, that speaks to a big deal, the love thing and the smells.
Yeah,
I say because here's a fact. Your gas, your farts, if you will, man, I hate that word, don't smell bad to you. Am I correct?
Oh, no. I've had a couple that I could declare my own office.
Right, for the most part.
Am I right?
Yes,
I'll
yes.
talk to you people.
There are exceptions, but yeah.
The same exception if you are in a relationship with someone, you don't notice it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, there's certain
place in your brain.
There's certain moments of passion. She could say, "Look, I've got explosive diarrhea." You'd go,
I'm not.
I don't care.
About in a moment of passion. I'm
How did we get there?
Our real relationship.
It's practically lube.
Here's Tom. But, tell us about Silac, will you, Tom?
I will.
Anything.
A chore to be around.
Our friends at Silac are happy to sponsor the Christy Lee News Desk. By the way, Christy, congratulations when you leave on safari.
Tomorrow.
I love that look.
You do look like we're going to call to you for a live report from what is one of those Indiana Jones countries that they go to, like
Zambia.
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 Christy, our reporter in Zambia,
famous for the bamboo pyramid. It's 3 feet high. Where was I? Oh, I know.
Civil unrest in Zambia.
Maybe your parents had one of those things where they get to retire, they get the gold watch. They say, "Thank you for working here your whole life. You know, we liked you so much. We're going to keep paying you." That's not happening for any of us anymore, I don't think. This is where something called an annuity comes in. Who are the experts on annuities? Well, everybody knows that. It's the Silac Insurance Company. It's all about setting yourself up so you can relax today, knowing that tomorrow, when it is retirement time, you'll still be receiving payments on a regular basis. You can even have them put it directly in your bank account. You can have them send a check if you like holding up that check, looking in the mirror and going, "Ha, money." Well, that's the whole thing here. It's all about feeling great about yourself in the future. Silac, they're the experts. Don't ask me. Are you kidding? Go to Silac, SILACINS.com. Get yourself set for the future. Be thinking smart. In fact, we've made this so easy. You can actually go to bobandtom.com, peruse around looking at the cool stuff, and you'll see Chick McGee introducing you to the Silac Insurance Company and how it's going to work.
That's me at the mailbox.
That's right. It's bobandtom.com or SILACINS.com. The Silac Insurance Company, the experts on annuities. Coming up, we have some great stuff in the news. We have the weirdest story about a tactic that they're discovering at grocery stores that may make you buy something.
Interesting.
It's I
love stuff like this.
It's a psychological study that is really interesting.
There's a field, grocery store. That's not the proper term. Grocery store science and casino science and all that. Yeah.
And menu science.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
What is it?
They've got control of our brains, John.
On a 2-page menu, people always order the thing on the right page halfway down, I think is this. Anyway, there's grocery store science. It's actually kind of cool. We have a very special dedication coming up in just a few minutes, featuring something, yes, very dated, but really cool and funny.
Requested dedication.
It is. Can you do that voice for me when we do it?
Casey Kasem.
Well, that's what that was? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Clem Cadiddlehopper. These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
It's a little baby butt. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Creamy.
Is it creamy?
Got hair on your butt?
That grossed me out saying
Not
that.
really.
No hair on your butt?
No.
Do you
So
have hair
sorry,
on your
Christy.
butt,
You know,
Josh?
grass don't grow on a racetrack.
I don't have hair. I don't have that much hair on my ass, no.
Okay.
Okay, could we move on?
When I shave, I have to kind of get in there. That's where it is. You know what I mean? It's like...
Wait. What? You shave your
You shave your
buttocks?
ass crack?
Yeah, I shave the crack.
God.
Oh my God.
You got what? Why wouldn't I? Is that a weird thing? That's weird. I didn't know this was weird.
Do you have a
Can you
separate...
stand up and show me how that works? I mean, how
No,
do you
don't.
do
I don't
that?
want to see that. I'm trying to unsee what I saw 10 minutes ago.
Typically, I lay on my
Wasn't that
side.
bad. Come on.
I'm glad you'd warned me about the tan line
You
thing.
lay on your side?
Yes, and so I'll lay on my side. I'll put a towel down on the bed, and then I lay on my side.
Wait a minute.
And
Do you have a
have-
series of mirrors?
And I have the clippers. No, I
You're
just guess-
shaving your
Clippers?
I don't do that. I don't think
You
I've ever
didn't
heard
want to
of it.
hear this?
This is you
clip it on your
you
bed?
trim your buttocks with electric clippers?
Yes.
Are these plugged into the wall?
Yes.
So you got this cord. You're working around a cord while lying on a towel.
When I
It's not
said
that difficult.
when I said don't go anywhere for the next 10 minutes, I didn't think this was going to happen.
Well, when you lay on your side,
So do you,
things that are open-
so do you have a mirror up against another mirror?
I don't have a mirror. No.
You just do it by feel?
Yes. Yeah, like Tommy.
So, Josh,
Yeah.
Thank you for averting
So you're,
all of me to you because
you're using electric clippers like you'd use on a dog
I suppose.
on your rear end.
Yes. Not so much. The cheeks aren't very hairy. It's the.
How do you know
Inside.
You
that?
got to get up in there.
So did you at one point
I
get,
don't,
get in front of a full-length mirror with another mirror? And,
I like to keep house. I mean, I
You
don't
don't
let
go
it
that
go
far up, do
but I
you?
don't. I'm trying to think where I stop. Maybe
Are
it
you-
is kind of.
Are you expecting company?
No.
Well, maybe
You never
sometime.
expect company.
you want to be ready for it. You keep your house clean, don't you? In case you have a pop in?
No. Oh, my real house, yes. So, are these clippers then? Are these? You don't use the same one on your beard, I assume.
That's correct.
You have a
That's correct. There's
you,
a separate.
You mark them with like red tape on
No,
the cord.
I just know which is different.
Jeez.
Like, just you.
You know what? I use the same trimmer everywhere on my beard.
Really?
It's a trimmer. Yeah. You
Yeah, but you're not.
rinse it.
But you're not back there. You know, near the oil derrick.
Well, according to
The dirt button.
the old devil's onion ring. Is that
you
what
know
you're thinking?
the
It's
dirt,
really when I
the
say
dirt
get up in
starfish.
there, it's not really up. I mean, it's the gluteal cleft, I guess, is what you would call it.
You're in the area there.
Yeah, sure, it's in the
Electric
area.
trimmer.
Yeah, but I usually do it post.
Shower when you can get electrocuted.
Sometimes there's pre.
Do you have?
What do you don't think I towel?
Do you have those? Do you have those plugs? The what are they? GFI, whatever the hell they are.
Of course he does.
So in case you still a little bit of moisture back
You know,
there.
I
you don't
never
get
considered that
zapped.
this might be
Weird?
uncommon. Yeah.
I got to say, I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about that.
I'm sure people do it. They're just smart enough not to say it out loud.
On a radio show.
It doesn't bother me.
Waiter, could I have a shrimp cocktail? And I'll get back to my discussion of shaving my ass crack with my date.
I don't think that comes up at dinner, but
I hope not. Well,
I know many females that have to do that.
Along with, yeah.
okay.
That's true.
Women, yeah, it's not really the cheeks.
Right,
It's
it's
probably
up-
just the
Yeah.
That's not.
The cracker.
yeah.
Cracker. I don't know where
A
that
little
came from.
Cracker.
They have to.
The
Sphincter?
crack. I combined crack and area into crack.
Carry.
now do you do the bleaching down there?
No,
I've read about
there's
that.
no reason to. I don't think anybody's really getting.
Close enough to
Yeah, they're not.
look.
Nobody has a jeweler's eye. And taking, examining it.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Christy's here. Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby, Willie Griswold in the house.
What's up, guys?
Do the kids still say that? In the house?
Oh, yeah. They say it all the time.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Word up.
No, I think that's Cameo, which is a great song.
Yes. And Korn did a wonderful cover of it.
They when they go right at the start, they've got me for 4 minutes. I love it. Have you ever heard Cameo? The Word Up?
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
And then how about this, chick? Here's my impression of ow.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ow, ow. Yeah, you like
Oh, no, that's stolen.
Well.
That's wow. Ow. Is that it?
What?
I don't know who first did the wow, but it should be in the rock.
And
Is
it's
that
not
the Ohio Players?
Isn't it the Ohio Players?
Well, they say well.
I don't know definitively. Absolutely, it was the Ohio Players.
I think it was O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Ow. Well, they are a sponsor, and that would be a nice, tidy tie-in, but I'm not sure.
Really? So you're denying my tie-in? You're saying
I'm not-
O'Reilly Auto Parts didn't invent the ow?
Oh, yeah. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, the whistle. Ow.
I like it.
That was it. That all I heard was feedback.
You've heard this before, right?
They're whistling. You've heard this before.
Great bass line.
No, I've never heard this.
Oh, wait till it starts.
Yeah, you have.
You've heard it.
Prince-ish?
Yeah.
Morris Day and the Time?
Around the world, I got a weird thing to show you.
I've never heard this.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Move your hands in the air like you don't care.
Yeah.
Wow.
Would you, now that you've heard this part,
I have never heard this song.
right, but
Kidding me.
No.
now that you've
What is this called?
Word up.
Oh, that's Word Up? Okay.
now that you've heard a little bit of it, would you go give that a listen
Would you go to a concert
and
feature?
go? You know what? I want to hear the rest of it.
Would you climb down the ladder? for
Walk
that?
the dog. Put the earbuds
Did that
in.
whet your appetite?
I could sort of maybe see my little girls dancing to it. It's got a nice beat.
Love it.
You can't deny that your head went a little, started to bob a little bit.
Saw ya.
Yeah, it definitely is Prince-like.
What year was that?
I'm going to say 80s?
I'll look it up.
But I've heard the phrase
that
"word up"
Sure.
and
And then it just went to word.
right. Yeah.
Forgot the up.
So what does it mean? I never could quite figure it out. I asked Al about it recently.
Where it
Doesn't
means-
matter. It's about a feel.
It can mean cool. It can mean okay.
Did everyone hear him say he asked Al
course
about
he
it
did.
recently?
1986, chick.
I thought it was earlier than people think it is.
So it has many meanings.
Yes, it's art. It can mean many
Yeah, it's
different
ambiguous.
things to many different people.
Word.
Yeah. Word.
There you go.
That worked. Okay, very
I
nice.
spent some time with the King's music list yesterday.
Yeah.
King Charles?
It's kind of interesting because he talks in between every record and has a little story. About,
Are you kidding? He's being a DJ?
yes, it's kind of interesting.
How have we not
When
heard
he-
this?
when he
Princess Di and I were fighting.
He did not say that.
You know how you have to get up and you're early in the morning and your dresser's not there in the room with you just yet, and you're not sure what to do.
And your footman says, "I don't have any rubber gloves for the enema. Is it okay if we go bareback, Your
I
Highness?"
think that's
That, my friends, is a true highway to hell.
But I think, honestly, it made him more human to me because talking about meeting Bob Marley and going to Jamaica and
smoking the ganja?
He did not say that, but I was hoping
Is
he
that
would.
what you call a spliff?
You know, there was a large fireplace, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice, Beach Boys?
He does. He talks about why he's picked the Kylie Minogue song, why he picked Locomotion, and he said, "Couldn't you get up and dance to this? It's got a nice beat." I mean, it's pretty.
And of course, every now and then, I miss my mother, the Queen.
Talked about.
She was my best friend.
Speaking of Queen,
All right.
Why not?
I found myself very entertained.
while at Eton, I decided to, like Lou Reed, take a walk in the wild side. You know what goes well, right, Steve? A little bit of royal sodomy.
Does he do ads?
No.
He doesn't do ads?
No, he doesn't do ads.
Oh, I really want him to be doing a Dude's Wife commercial halfway through.
Yes.
At least I only I got to listen to about a half
If
hour.
you want the
45 minutes.
most qualified candidates, Zip Recruit.
If you weren't born into privilege.
But I honestly expected it to be, here's King Charles' playlist, because we, played a little bit of the beginning where he's talking about why he picked the songs.
Yeah.
So I just expected the songs to just roll through like you do on Spotify. But no, he talks every song, and there's a story.
What
and
kind
he
of
talks
pop
about it.
music does he like?
He played Locomotion, and
Which version?
He played Kylie Minogue's because she did.
Is that
something
the song? The Locomotion? Come on, baby.
Yeah, that one.
Do the Locomotion.
And I don't know who Kylie Minogue is.
She's Australian, isn't it? Yeah.
New Zealand? Yeah.
One of those, yeah. She's a pop star.
Down there somewhere.
Yeah, I also don't know.
Natalie Imbruglia.
Right.
I also don't know who she is, but you don't have to say it like you're offended by it.
No, I'm just saying, because I hear this Locomotion, I'm either thinking the original or maybe the Grand Funk version. You don't like the Grand Funk?
Should have put that in a 55-gallon barrel.
Oh, I think it's great.
It's got to be one of the more because there was another one in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, Carole King.
Is that right?
I think she wrote it.
Do you remember how upset you were? You heard the Doobie Brothers' Real Love, and you insisted someone was playing the organ with their feet?
Yes.
The same thing in Grand Funk's Locomotion.
Oh, no, chick,
honk, 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 honk.
I'm with you on this.
Yeah.
Oh, it rocks.
Ooh.
Word.
No. What'd you say?
Word. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
This is one of the finer moments of the 80s.
My mother loved Cameo.
I used to bang Camilla to this.
I wish I was your... Never mind. But,
He played a Millie Small song from the 60s. I don't know if you remember her.
Who's Millie Smalls?
She doesn't. As soon as I heard the song, I knew who she was. It was called
Millie Smalls.
Yeah, she's Jamaican as well.
Millie Smalls.
I don't know. I don't know that one.
Oh God, what
A
was the
little
name of the song?
Sandlot for that.
My Boy Lollipop.
Oh, God, I hate that song.
He played that.
Oh,
I want to hear him jocking it up.
Because he said he'd met Millie Smith. He was one of her. He goes, but on that trip to Jamaica.
Yeah,
when
he must have
met
been. He
Bob
must have
Marley.
been 12.
It's called My Boy Lollipop.
Let me get it. It is.
My God.
You make my heart go giddy up.
Oh,
It's
yes.
the worst.
But it's not lollipop, lollipop.
Yeah.
It is?
No.
Oh.
I know when
How
you
many
said
damn songs were there with lollipop?
far too many.
too many up there.
Pre-Beatles, 90% of the songs are about lollipops.
Good Lord.
This one.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
You make my heart go giddy up.
What
Yeah,
a
that's
great
it.
vocal. No one said ever. Yes. All right.
Before
My Shupa Dandy?
Now take her finger. Take her finger.
I
out of-
missed. There we go.
So he went from Bob Marley into Kylie Minogue into my grandmother loved 20s and 30s music, which is one of my favorites. And then he goes into some.
His
That was, her
grandmother.
last, that was her last request before I killed her. Yes. Sometimes kings.
His
not
grandmother,
easy.
didn't she live to be 100 something?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
100 and something.
And she's beloved.
I made her
Yes.
mumble through the pillow.
Yes.
Something about
Breathe deep, the gathering gloom.
something about Glenn Miller. Here we go.
He talked about the big band orchestras. And the
He
great
went
lyrics.
down on a plane. Of course, I went down on.
Yes,
sorry.
yes, we know you think Charles is gay. We get it.
Hold me by the ears, Brian.
No, remember that. This is true. This sounds like it's not. But during the whole, the whole thing about him wanting, he wrote that poem or something to Camilla about he wanted to be her tampon.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
That's real. I'm not making that up.
No,
I thought
yeah.
he left it
That was
as a
phone
voicemail.
conversation.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
caught.
that was
Yeah, he
recorded
left it.
and-
Intercepted.
I mean, when it comes to sort of
Your
a,
lollipop is still playing.
oh, sorry, it is.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Oh, yeah.
I can't. My hearing is terrible. Yeah,
That doesn't mean you have to be bad with the equipment.
no, it does. Now, Josh, you're something of
Turn the headphones up.
Josh, you're something of a poet.
Yes.
Real quick.
Wouldn't you say that if no matter what kind of thing you're trying to get across, saying "I love you" like I could be your tampon,
Yeah.
not really a good way to. Do you think?
Yeah,
What
it's not-
rhymes with crammer?
Well, let's see. Kotex, no. Hard to rhyme that.
I've got it in the days of York.
This is a guy, he's never had to be sexy his whole life.
That's right.
He's never had to work, really, especially with his words with women.
Yeah.
That's true.
But actually, that gig he has to do.
Oh, it's.
He really does have to. He's got to appear lots of places, and.
Yeah.
Although I'm about ready to vomit when I saw the latest People magazine with.
No, not Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle.
You actually looked at that?
No, it was sitting on a table. I walked by. Why is she in the news again?
She's got a new show out, right?
New Netflix.
Of course she does. Yeah.
It's like a Martha Stewart. She's just teaching you how to cook.
I think she would have been an okay actress had all that not happened. She's okay in Suits. Yeah, she was fine in Suits.
Oh, well,
and then you know.
I think being a good actress makes you worthy.
Then when her name shows up in the credits, her royals suck far or something.
Change it? Is
that what it is?
The Duchess of
the Princess of Snatchalina.
Yes.
She changed her last name to Sussex.
What?
She changed her last name to Sussex.
It says Megan Sussex now.
Don't people do that when they get married, though?
Yeah, but if you do your reading, if you go back, their real name is like
Mountbatten.
No, it's like Hindenburg. They changed their name.
Well, if you want to get into that,
I would change my name if it were Hindenburg also.
I mean, it's
the Russian Tsar and the King of England were brothers or something. If you go back that far,
it's something Hitler-esque. Anyway,
my lord,
they changed their name.
I'm not a fan. We all know that.
I remember the name of the tampons I had to buy, Christy.
OB.
OB tampons.
Yeah, they're applicatorless.
Not OB.
Well, whatever they are, they were.
You mean Obi Toppin of the Indiana Pacers?
Oh, no. But yeah, they're hard to find.
I'm Obi Top of OB tampons.
Because Obi's known for dunking. They have to do a video where Obi's
there you go.
dunking a huge tampon. It's on Obi.
He jumps, he stays up, baby.
Let me take care of you, gals.
So, yeah, I was out there. We were talking about how embarrassing it could be to have to go buy tampons. It was okay.
Oh, you got daughters. You're going to be doing it again soon.
You might want to put a tampon concession in the basement.
I've been doing it. I think about it. I've been doing it for a long time.
Step right up. Get your tampons. Get your tampons here.
Yeah, that's right.
Never mind.
You ever had to go buy? You ever had to go?
No, that wasn't a joke for the air.
You ever had to buy tampons for your lady friend, Pat?
Yeah, of course.
You're not too embarrassed?
Nah.
There really is nothing embarrassing about it.
Just go to self-check.
No, but it's finding the mace. You walk in there and there's this array of devices and.
I had to buy some for myself.
I know, but no woman just sends a guy to the store and goes, get tampons.
No.
They are telling you what to get.
Oh, right. We're not just going to use any. There are a lot of different sizes. There are a lot of different kinds.
Oh, that's for sure.
What's the old joke? What do you want? The kind you push in with your thumb or the kind you pound in with a hammer? What is that joke?
Oh, yeah. What is the setup? Yeah, that's a good joke.
Hey, come on. This woman's looking for tampons.
There's a tax is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
right.
We'll dig it up. We have to get. Wait a minute. Look at the time. We have to get to some mail coming up here.
Real quick, here's Tom talking about tampons, I guess.
Tampon makes its own gravy.
Makes its own gravy?
Tampon makes its own gravy.
Tampon makes its own gravy.
What is the context of that?
Tampon makes its own gravy is what it says.
I don't want to know the context. It's better without it.
Are we on to the letters? Oh, we're...
No, but I want to say something really quickly.
Oh, Lord.
We've been talking about King Charles and Britain and everything. We all know that I'm going to take a trip to the British... Really? Yeah, see the British landscapes coming up this fall. And if you've had any inclination of thinking about joining us, I'm gonna host a special live Zoom presentation this afternoon at 4:00 Eastern Daylight Time, and we'll give you all the information you need. There's no.
Where are you going to be?
I'm probably going to be sitting on my porch outside.
No, where do you find it online?
Oh, at Bob.
He was directing you.
You can go to bobandtom.com/trip and you'll find out all the information. But join me at 4:00. Doesn't cost nothing to find out more information.
Very good. A very special dedication coming up.
Oh, yeah?
Very excited about that. But first, I want to remind you about the best way to listen to this program is, of course, on those Raycon earbuds.
That's right. Raycon's everyday earbuds. They're even more better. Christy, have you heard? Active noise cancellation at Raycon, capable of drowning out the most maddening of sounds. Raycon's everyday earbuds, your quieting sidekick for the gym, work, or phone calls, offering premium audio that goes where you go. And there's nothing worse than really going after it in a big-time workout and one of your earbuds falling out of you. It throws your whole workout routine off. Not with Raycons. And the latest model is better than ever. The 32-hour battery life and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once. Raycon's quick charge function has 10 minutes of charging. They yield 90 minutes of battery. And Raycons start about half the price of other premium audio brands with similar features. Raycon's everyday earbuds come in a vibrant colors and some collector colors like rose gold. And if you don't love Raycons, they have a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy, something I've never heard of. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. We get love letters all the time about it. You get 20% off the best-selling everyday earbuds. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, one of the shortest, funniest letters we've ever gotten. I'm very pleased with this one. I think you'll like it very much. I'll remind you a couple quick things. Willie G and Sam Miller on the road, Peoria, Friday and Saturday night. That's going to be great at the Jukebox Comedy Club. That's coming up this weekend. And we have some great stuff coming up in the news. Is there any sports?
There is. We've got a hole-in-one at the fifth major, they call it, the Players' Championship.
Okay,
but
cool.
It wasn't by a competing player. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, okay.
Hole-in-one.
All right. And other exciting things in the news. And we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
It's Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Oh! What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Odor in the court.
That'll be getting told in courts throughout the country.
Odor in the court.
Oh, man.
Ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Mummy Cass, would you be kind enough to play one more song for us? Then we'll take a little break and come back with more. Is that possible?
Yes. All right, baby. We're going to give you a song about a hot dog vendor.
Oh, yeah. Hot dog vendor. Oh, I love this one.
Who doesn't like a good wiener, baby? Here we go, baby.
Baby. Oh, that was just brilliant. You got to see the Mummies just to see the choreography.
I just wish they played better. What's the problem?
A little tighter.
Holy hell! Yeah.
John Coltrane would
Man,
sing to the
I've
guy.
never seen one played hands-free. That guy.
How did you do that sax solo?
Yeah.
That was
He's
great.
got extra appendages, man.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, wow. That's just brilliant. Wait a minute.
What?
What?
Okay, we have, I'm not sure exactly what's happening. Could you focus on the big screen?
Oh,
my
goodness gracious.
Hey guys, it's some bitch Ed's out this week. He's at the National Toilet Festival in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
So no Ed Septic?
No Ed, it's me, Turd Wrench Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Is that right?
Yeah. He's out there in San Francisco for the Toilet Festival. Did you guys know that's where the Golden Gate Bridge is?
No.
I think it's the Golden Gate.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, okay.
If you didn't know, Ed is my stepbrother once removed. And the once removed part comes from the time that Meemaw found us behind the shed and had to get the hose out to separate us.
I see.
Yeah, that was the last time we played Pipes and Drains again.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
It was the last time I played with pipes at all. Turns out that the flapper valve is more my speed.
Oh, really? Who knew?
Yeah.
Huh.
So basically, unlike that sumbitch Ed, I'm gonna fix your pipes and bang your wife. A small upcharge. I'll send you one of those cell phone videos when I get on back up.
Details coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Christy Lee, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold's here. Hello, Tom.
Coming up, a very special request from someone, a really sweet, nice request. Before we get to it, a couple of quick letters. This one may be one of my favorite short letters.
Oh, it's letters time. Tom, do you have a letter?
Rumba to this.
I like it.
Did you give this
Again,
severance?
Do you know how to samba? Is this a samba?
Samba.
This to me, I just see Jack Lemmon walking into a New York City apartment, lighting up a cigarette, making a martini.
Yeah, isn't
Some
that great?
hot blonde comes in, and this is great. Now,
Yes, go ahead.
dear radio personalities, the word personality in quotes.
Oh.
I'm not sure how to take that, Josh.
Well,
you know what? I'm going to give this listener the benefit of the doubt.
Well, then it becomes one of the best letters of all time.
All right.
It's from Brian. He writes, like several of you, I've been struggling with the recent time change.
Yeah.
I was whining about that the other day. In order to help me correct the time on my clocks, can you please have Ace Cosby tell me when it's time to rock? Ace, you want to handle that? Is it time to rock?
There's only one way to rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll be getting the time on that later.
all he had to say was, it's time. That's all he had to say.
He couldn't do it.
Thing.
I liked it. It was confusing.
You can't do it. No, it's always
Apparently
confusing.
It's not time to rock.
If you like being muddled, talk to Ace.
I think Tom's on clearly not time to rock. He would have told us.
He wasn't ready yet. Yeah, no one's ready. Right. It's not time to rock.
I think it might be time.
Are you ready to rock? No. That's not time.
Well, that may.
I think Ace has no idea when it's time.
Well, for those about to rock, we salute you.
Again,
Still
clearly not time.
It's about for those.
Wouldn't it be great if you called that? Remember that
How
number?
is he getting laughs for that?
remember the old thing? You'd call that number to be the Naval Observatory. Blah blah blah. The official time is.
United States Naval Observatory Master Clock. It's
Well, that's all
catching.
fine, but we're not. I mean, look, we consulted the rock clock, and it is not time.
It's not time to rock.
No,
I like the rock clock.
He would tell us.
Okay. Well, we actually have another letter that kind of references when it's time to rock.
Oh.
No, you're needed for this one.
Okay, I'm here. I'm your man.
I'm a listener who drives a truck.
Nice.
I certainly enjoy it, at least for a while, when Chick McGee would introduce Leonard Skinnard on the program.
Well,
because
20 seconds of, hey, put Skinnard back up on your button bar.
it's not up there?
No. This is where Skinnard used to be. It's a little different.
So then Ace is right, because clearly it is not time to rock.
It's not time to rock.
Right.
Although we could play this if you want to rock.
This is not time to rock either.
No, it's kind of rock.
This is fun.
It's kind of rock.
It rocks
No.
around.
It rocks.
This does not rock.
We can do the corn version.
Yeah. It's surprisingly faithful to this one.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't care for corn because they're ours backwards.
There you go. Now we're talking. With Skinner, is it time to rock?
It's not time still.
Kyler
I'm
writes.
sorry, it's not? Okay.
Not time to rock. Kyler writes, your show's off the rails like a redneck who is 12 bush lights deep.
Well, I'm often that. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, yesterday we had a letter from during the Allie Breen segment, Tom, where this gentleman was mad because he took his girlfriend to a strip club, Willie, and she got topless, and he didn't care for this.
What?
Yes.
He got mad because of more boobs?
Right. Well, I don't think he liked the idea of his friend seeing her boobs.
Yeah, his girlfriend and his buddies were with him.
Okay, I guess that makes sense, I think, but...
Well, we have a letter here that says, at my 50th birthday party, our son's girlfriend wanted to go to a strip club. Several of us... So that's the girlfriend. She said, I want you to take me. All you guys take me to a strip club.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, now this is from the dad?
Yes, of the son.
Okay.
Several of us piled into a van. This is so fun.
They got to pick a playlist on the way over.
They do because there was an hour to get there.
One of my son's girlfriends, I'm going to take her top off.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So they drove an hour. It was late. We got a seat at the front of the stage. Oh, they were ready.
Sure you did. Yeah.
About 15 minutes into the night, a dancer coaxed my son's girlfriend into exposing her ample breasts.
Ample?
Yes. This happened several times. When we walked out, the bouncers told my son, you better marry that girl. She is now, Tom, our daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a sweet
I wonder if they brought that up as one of the toasts at the wedding. Hey, Zelda, take them off. Let's show the ladies. Come on.
Don't be shy tonight.
Yeah, Granny hasn't seen a firm pair in 20 years. She's been playing soccer with her nipples since 79.
Oh, boy.
Christy, if your husband's dad saw your boobs, wouldn't you think that was odd?
Yes, I would be very uncomfortable every time I saw him again. It'd be really weird.
Well, what if that's, you haven't been married very long. What if that's some sort of tradition in this wacky family you've married into?
It'd be very, wouldn't it involve a ghost?
Yes.
Yeah, I was being hypothetical.
Right,
clearly.
of course.
Yeah.
Certainly. So much for yes and. Okay.
Now, I want to play a very special request. This comes to us from Sarah, longtime listener, first-time emailer.
Is it Starship Sarah?
Another crap song.
Wow. This is for her grandma. And her grandma is Mary. And Mary worked here many years ago as our receptionist.
Oh,
she
man.
was the sweetest, nicest lady.
Loves Mary.
She was the best. Now, I want to preface this by saying Mary was a woman of a certain age.
Yes.
And congratulations to Mary. She's 95 years old now.
Whoa.
And she's been living independently. She's about to move to assisted living. And I know that my mom did that when she was in her 90s, and she loved it. So I bet Mary's going to be going to a really fun place. But I want to explain something. When you work in this building, you are a potential victim at any moment.
Right.
You can be grabbed and they'll say, hey, could you come in here and do this voice for us? So, Mary...
it just struck me that when Mary worked here, we all thought she was old. She was our age that we are right now.
Yeah.
I just said a woman of a certain age. I have class and style.
I can't go forward.
Now,
She's a visitor.
This involves a certain era of music. The sort of Seattle sound, the grunge thing. And the woman who portrays the mother in this is the lovely Mary.
Oh, cool.
Mother Mary.
And in her honor, I want to play this. I know she's going to have a great time when she moves on. 95 years of age. A lovely woman.
Moves
I've always been a big fan.
Moves in.
Not moves on.
I'm so sorry.
Really negative.
Right. Jason,
I was going to say something, but I'm trying to be nice today.
we have to edit this thing. Let's get right to it. But this may be a little bit dated.
Push the button.
All right, here it comes.
You're 20-something, living at home with your folks, and that liberal arts degree didn't quite pan out like you were hoping. You're young, you're hip, but you're going nowhere. And lately, you're having trouble going at all.
Hey, Mom, can you toss me up a copy of my Spin magazine? I'm going to be in here a while. Gee, honey, I didn't know you were up yet. It's only noon.
Come on, Mom. I'm really constipated in here.
Oh, I've got something for that, honey.
Please, Mom.
Wait just a minute, Mom. He needs a laxative, all right. But your Haley's M.O. won't cut it with today's suburban, trendy, angry young man. He needs new Generation X-Lax.
Generation X-Lax?
Generation X-Lax. When no matter how hard you try, you just can't give a
Hey, Mom, I'm still in here.
Honey, why don't you take some Generation X-Lax? Huh? Honey, it says right here on the bottle. 4 out of 5 doctors surveyed said that if you're pearl jammed up, Generation X-Lax will lollapaloosen your bowel.
Oh, come on, Mom.
I've seen the Generation X-Lax commercial on MTV. They say it's leaving a whole generation unplugged.
That's right, Mom. Reality bites when you're all bound up. With Generation X-Lax, your bowels will be slacker, just like your son.
Hey, honey, there's a premium offer here on the bottle. Let's see. 15 minutes after taking Generation X-Lax, you'll be hearing, splashing pumpkins?
Mom, I think it's smashing pumpkins.
Oh, what's this about counting corn?
I think that's counting crows, Mom.
Oh.
Generation X-Lax. When no matter how hard you try, you just can't give a
Or take one.
Hello, it's me, Irish rock superstar Bono. If you're just sitting there, but you still haven't found what you're looking for, try Generation X-Lax. And you too can have a BM.
Wow, Mom. Thanks. Generation X-Lax really works, which is more than I do. Anyway, what a great feeling. Kind of like Nirvana.
Honey, light a match, please. I don't think that smells like teen spirit.
Generation X-Lax on the drugstore shelf in the distinctive plaid flannel bottle with the cap on backwards.
Thank you very much. Sending that out to Mary.
Oh, bravo, Mary.
Yeah. She did such a nice job.
Take that, all you young Gen X kids. Take that.
Enjoy your new place.
That is just, it's so many dated references.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, God,
That's a Bono impression. Just, I didn't know he was from Liverpool.
Oh, that's when he was affecting that accent.
Oh, right.
Sunday, bloody Sunday. Yes.
Oh, God, that is funny. Mary, best of luck. You're going to have a great time.
Sounds adorable.
At your new place. And once again, if you ever enter this building and someone says, hey, could you read this? Don't do it. Very bad things could happen.
She's great.
Coming up, we have a lot of fun things, including a great thing about what's happening at your favorite grocery store. Also, a gigantic egg is in the news. And with prices these days, who doesn't want a big egg? We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
There he is. We're talking to comedian Dusty Slay. And Dusty, I recognize you right away. You got a full beard, though. The stash is your trademark. You got the you're going kind of for the Jesus if he had glasses and a cap on look.
Well, I can't be rolling around out here beardless. I don't need people seeing this chin, you know?
I see.
Great to see you, Dusty.
Yeah.
Great to see you. I'm pumped to be here.
Dusty Slay is a great comedian, and he's got a Netflix special that, as they say, was just dropped. I'll speak English. It was just released.
Yes.
You can see Workin' Man, which got us talking about the band Rush, Dusty, when we heard the phrase Workin' Man.
Well, I'm a little bit of a fan, and someone said that I might get a call from them about some copyright thing with the name, and I said, I'd love to talk to them.
Let's do it.
Well, you've got a tour going, and Geddy Lee has a book coming out, so we're even. Dusty has an interesting background. You were a working man there for a while. You had some real jobs. Weren't you a waiter for a long time?
Oh, yeah. Well, I worked a lot. My dad thinks I'm still in high school. I don't think he thinks I've ever worked a day in my life. He goes, what's this working man thing you're talking about? But yeah, I waited tables. I used to work in Charleston, South Carolina at a restaurant called Hyman's, which is located on the same block as a restaurant called Sticky Fingers. And I'm not making that up, just telling you where it is.
I remember that.
That's a seafood place. Hyman's a beautiful seafood place.
We've been there.
It's great. It is great.
Yeah.
And you were a waiter there. Were you a good waiter?
I think I was pretty good. I had a little bit of an attitude problem towards the end, but I think I was good, you know. People would come in there and they would ask for weird things. They'd be like, they'd be like, you know what? I haven't done this joke in a long time, and I even forgot the joke. They're like, these jokes are not on the special. I didn't forget any. They're like, what's a good wine with the fried catfish, you know? And I'm like, I don't know, a Budweiser?
There we go.
It's a hot joke. It's a hot joke.
Dusty, you have done a number of the late night shows. Do you remember what was the first one you did? Do you remember?
Very first late night, I did Jimmy Kimmel, and I never tell people to go watch that one. I feel like that one was not that good. The jokes are great, but I don't know how to prepare for a late night at that point. But my first Tonight Show, very good.
Cool. Well, let me ask you this. Since you've said that the Kimmel event did not go well, why don't you share? What was the first joke you did on it? Do you remember?
Well, I did a joke, trailer park joke. I said, I grew up in a trailer park. We had a lot of fun, but I'm not sure why they call it a park. You know, there were no rides in there, no water slides. We had like an occasional slip and slide or like an old tarp with some Dawn dish detergent. Now, we put our slip and slide over a tree root one time because we was going to jump it. And that's not how that works at all.
I like that very much.
I hit that tree root. I just got up and got a job, you know?
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Now, Bob has split the hot dog and put the cheese down the middle of the hot dog.
Good. That's fine.
And now you're going to stuff that in the
And I had to surgically remove the end of the hot dog. I circumcised my hot dog.
to fit in the Twinkie.
So it'll fit in the bun.
Now, did you? That isn't a bun, though. It's a Twinkie. Now, did you take?
It is the bun, my friend.
Did you take the cream out of the Twinkie?
No.
No, you don't want to do
nuts?
that. Why would you take the cream out of the Twinkie?
Why would you take the cream out?
I'm going to take the Twinkie and shove it in there. Take it, Twinkie. Oh, the Twinkie split open.
Look at that.
Let me see. Hold up your Twinkie. Now, Bob's looks more like.
Oh, boy.
How does it taste, Bob? Bob is now taking a bite of the cheese Twinkie hot dog.
Say the sacred word, the duck will come down. Give me on that out.
Bob, your thoughts?
That's not bad.
So you've got the Twinkie, which is a cake instead of a bread bun.
It's actually not bad.
Well, Bob likes it.
A little sweet taste, a little salty taste.
Holy mother of God, that's delicious.
Oh, my God. Have we done a calorie estimate on this?
I want to make a point that Bob is using a hot dog to
As a pointer.
As a pointer.
You have got to try this.
Me?
Yes.
No.
Just one?
Yes.
One little bite.
One little bite.
Just one little teeny tiny bite.
Come on over here. Come over here and buy my hot dog.
No, we can do it tomorrow if you want to add bacon. We can make arrangements.
She's eating it now. She's eating it now. Oh.
Okay.
Go, baby, go.
I hope none of this creamy stuff gets on your cheeks.
Now, Bob, put your hand on the back of her head. Sorry, I don't know what that was all about.
Don't hold her ears. Just,
you're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
Give me more.
Let her put it in her own mouth, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet and salty, yummy.
Christy, your thoughts, please. Could you get near the microphone and give us your thoughts?
It's not bad.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
It's not bad.
See, how about that?
Bingo.
Hey, it's Josh from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Why are they?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Willie Griswold here today. There's Josh Arnold. Chicky. There's Ace Cosby.
It's time to say hello.
Darn, we're that close.
That is the rock clock speaking. And he's to let us know when it's time to rock.
Once again,
Love it.
I insist someone tell me what you're laughing at. I have
because
to know.
Mr. Lamb wrote us a letter.
Have to know.
Here's what I'm laughing because he's like a weird rock Riddler, and he speaks in these. It's kind of like Confucius. They don't really make sense.
Is that right?
There's a general theme, but there's no real narrative or.
Hello, Tom. How are you? What's going on over there?
Ace Cosby is Buddha. We had a letter from Mr. Lamb saying he is like me. He
Robert Lamb?
No, this Brian Lamb.
Oh, Brian Lamb.
Wally Lamb? It's Brian Lamb. Sorry.
Oh, Wally. Who's Wally Lamb?
Author of She's Come Undone and
the song.
Yeah.
I thought
the book, a novel.
She's Come Undone.
I love that song.
I do too.
She's come undone. What?
Book is so much better.
What's better?
Read the book first. It's much better.
What book?
Oh, my God.
This is totally my fault.
No, there was a thread going, and you just cut it. It's okay. No one appreciates a lack of linear thought more than I do.
Tangled it up real bad and then cut it.
Okay. Then set it on fire.
And then garroted ourselves with it.
Yeah, no, the song by the Guess Who, Undone, brilliant song. Short, sweet, great. No, Mr. Lamb wrote us saying he's confused about the time zone thing with the time and the changes and everything else. And he wanted Ace Cosby to let him know when it is time to rock.
Right.
And thus far, it's not.
Right. The rock clock will tell.
Yeah. So at what will he just break in at some random point saying it's time to rock?
I think we can trust that Ace will break in at some random point and let us know when it's time.
He's the rock clock.
When he goes crazy, who's he going to shoot first?
Ace?
Yeah.
You think Ace is going to... Well, I'm going to get shot first, but you think he's going to go crazy?
Oh, that answers my question.
I don't think Ace will go crazy.
I don't think he's the one that's going to go crazy first.
Oh, who is? Be weird if you did, Christy.
Oh, you
It
don't
would, but
know.
would anybody...
Blame her?
Yeah, right.
She's a case dismissed waiting to happen. Yeah.
Any of you guys in this room, you could snap one day and go, yeah, I get it. That makes sense.
Probably not. I really don't need to die yet.
I can all of you have complete justification to come in here and just tear the TVs off the wall, rip the mics out. I'd get it.
Wouldn't that be hysterical, actually?
It'd be fun.
By the way, if you want to, we were traveling in time earlier. We played that Generation X-Lax piece.
Yes.
If you want to travel in time, you go to the back of this building.
No.
And they still have those, what do you call the big TV sets, the big square boxy ones? Is that a
monitors?
Is that a VTR?
Oh.
CRT?
CRT, yeah, the ones
Where are those?
Yeah, the ones that are the size. Yeah, there's a couple of them hanging. Like, remember in a sports bar in
They're still
1987?
hanging up on the... What?
We got to throw them off the roof.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Catch it or
Is it
keep
time
it.
to
We
rock?
can play it again.
If we
Is
throw
it
TVs off, it have to be time to rock.
Is it time to rock?
No.
Okay. Very, very helpful.
And by the way, you don't have to say no.
I can't...
you just say nothing, and we know it isn't time.
This can't continue all morning.
Well, now after Josh's instruction,
has to stop.
if he says nothing, that'll really derail the show again.
No.
Okay, let's get back to our letters. Love you guys. I'm a truck driver.
Did you say it was letter time?
I love this.
Makes me feel.
This is too mellow for letter time.
No, it's great.
It's perfect.
We need mellow.
This is more like
We're not rocking yet.
This is news to make a to-do list by. Let's see, you go clean the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Buy tampons for Zelda.
My girlfriend.
Wipe my prints off everything. Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Love you guys. You make my mornings fly by. I loved it when Chick first started playing Skinner also. That's when the joke was funny. Then Josh said
It might be time to rock. I went ahead and did it.
Ace?
No, I know it's not.
Okay.
Ace is shaking his head. He's a legend in radio and is shaking his head no. Everybody got that?
Josh said something about chugging a Bud Light and jumping into a quarry.
Jumping off a dock, yes, yeah.
I spit my coffee out. By the way, Josh, you and Willie need to tour. I love it when you're together on the show.
Oh, very nice. Thank
you very much, Matt.
Well, I guess I'm just chopped liver.
Well, I guess you have apparently booked something else on the date I reserved.
No, when me, Pat, and Josh do a show together, we play this really fun game where I go way too long, and then Josh has to do less time so Pat can do the time that he has to do. Then everyone screams at each other.
I call it Between Two Divas.
I call it every time you perform, you go too long.
I never mean to. I do it every single time.
Now, here we go. Christy, you'll like
But the important part is he doesn't mean to. Okay? Come on.
This is, do you guys ever eat weird combinations on a sandwich?
Okay, I'd like to hear what this
for example, my favorite sandwich is peanut butter and bologna. Also, peanut butter and dill pickles. Have a good day. My dad used to always eat peanut butter and bacon on toast.
That sounds good.
That sounds really good.
It's actually wonderful.
Yeah.
That saltiness of the bacon.
Who did that?
My dad.
Your dad. Huh.
Did you have any unusual family?
I understand peanut butter and pickle a little bit because they're cucumbers, right? That might be something.
Yeah.
I might try
And
that.
this is
the bologna thing.
This is in the wake of yesterday's big story about the pickle juice. And I was told yesterday by somebody that pickle juice thing on the sidelines is great.
I'm sure
that it's really good.
Don't like pickles.
But apparently it's great for athletes.
You know,
it's all electrolytes.
They have pickle juice push-ups. Like creamsicles.
Yeah, and who is it? The Clausen people are coming out with a
drink. You can buy a 6-pack of it.
Of pickle juice. Do you drink that cold or warm?
I don't know.
I would think
it's a big bar thing. Pickleback. Jameson pickleback.
Sure.
Was that your drink of choice?
No.
All of them
it's
are.
done now.
Is your mouth watering?
Back in the day, what was your drink of choice?
Double Jameson, and I would nurse a beer.
Double Jameson. Yeah. Do you throw it back?
Yeah, that's how you get there quick.
I love those.
Yeah.
I put the song How You Remind Me on the jukebox, and then I have one of those. It's a Nickelback pickleback. It's pretty great.
Bravo.
You don't think that redeems him?
And then I take the shot and I throw it on the ground and I leave, and everybody just cheers and cheers.
Cheers.
I like you.
I said sorry. This is I remind of everybody.
You have heard that song,
Then
right?
you see a photo on the wall. Look at that photograph.
Yeah. Then I punch it and I leave, and everybody.
Yeah, Nickelback for some reason that I don't understand became.
Because they're okay.
I like
I
Nickelback.
agree, Tom. I think they rock pretty hard.
I think that they're
disagree.
They're certainly okay. They're not. They became the go-to terrible band when they're
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't fair.
Yeah, I don't
It
think.
was kind of a fun punchline for a while.
I like that Rockstar song.
Me
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
That was fun.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, I liked it.
I did too.
That's a heartbeat away from Dickie Goodman and Mr. Jaws. What you gonna do, Mr. Jaws?
That's actually
I'm gonna
Billy
go have
F, isn't
lunch.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too. I'm with you.
Yeah, I just think it's for some reason that became the go-to.
Yeah, bad band.
Yeah,
Nickelback and Dane Cook took a beating
Yes.
for about 5 years there.
yeah. What day never do to anybody?
Steel material, I think.
He stole it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just because these folks get so popular that
quick.
people go, oh, we need to knock them down.
It's
Exactly.
the American way.
People love to hate.
I see. Oh, we know that.
Well, I have the #1 album now, and people are just.
Oh, dude. I saw that your apartment was spray paint.
I know.
It's out of control.
Pat, I have a name for your next album.
Yes. Yeah.
Because of the dog. Apartment Poo.
Okay. Let me think it through.
Apparently, it's not time to rock.
Apparently not.
Joke.
No. Don't you guys? This is all of your fault.
You are right, chick.
That he's unlocked whatever he's talking. Get comfortable. It's gonna be crap like this all morning.
I'm enjoying it.
Apartment Poo.
Now, if you're going to
Instead
be
of hotel pool.
now watch,
Get it?
watch this. I didn't get the connection. Of course.
His dog craps every day. He talks about it.
I don't know, but the current album is Hotel Pool.
Yes.
And this would be Apartment Poo.
Right.
Yeah.
I got it, and it still wasn't funny.
Yeah, I got it. I prefer poop to poo. Poo is Winnie, poop is dog crap.
See, he hates the word poo. We argue about this
I
every
do love
time
Winnie
we do
the
a poop. So
I do like Winnie the Pooh.
Now, if you were stepping in poop, Josh,
Happy Wednesday, Pooh.
you'd be better off at least if you had your orange insoles on because you wouldn't be hurting your back.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. I would go, because it would be poop in the shoe, but orange insoles in the shoe. You see.
Yeah.
We see.
Thank you. You want to hear about them? If you work on your feet all day,
any day, Ace,
you're putting stress on that body. Look, maybe you have some knee pain, back pain, hip pain. It could be because of your feet and that poor foundation you have due to that tiny flimsy liner inside your current shoe that's giving you zero support. Get rid of those and throw in some orange insoles. They offer arch support and a deep heel cup that work better to support your body, giving you better alignment and therefore alleviating the pain that you have. Orange Insoles just released their brand new Orange Sport insole. It's the most athletic shoes lack true support. Whether you're walking, running, training, just moving around, you know how it is. Orange Sport can help you keep your body aligned so you can perform your best. They feature the new and exclusive O-Foam technology. This stuff's incredible. It's a thin, athletic profile for top performance. They offer 3 times the durability and 40% more energy return, so you're not going to be wasting your energy out there. Find the right orange insole for you and every shoe. Work boots, dress shoes, sneakers, clown shoes, you name it. There's no cutting required. These insoles are true to size. They include sizes 15 and up. Horseshoes not yet included. Where they're
working
developing
on that.
them. Yeah. R&D is on it.
How about sandals?
Sandals, if they can, not yet. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better. Do more. They may just really help you with that discomfort.
Yeah, see, people concentrate too much on the outside of their shoes.
Yes.
Hey, are those the Flying Jordan Brother fancy pansy? No, it's the inside that counts. Get your orange insoles and don't come to me telling my feet hurt.
Michael Jordan has a brother?
Yeah.
You just said Jordan brother.
Slow down, man.
What were you trying to say over there?
Yeah, his brother River.
River Jordan.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I stand corrected.
Completely redeemed, yes.
Yeah.
There's a couple songs about him. Is it time to rock? Okay, thanks very much. Willie G and our guest coming up, Sam Miller, on the road, Peoria, the famous Jukebox. It'll be a great time coming up Friday and Saturday. We've got bananas in the news. We've got some cool stuff coming out of the NFL.
We got another letter, too.
And we got another Chuck Norris joke I hadn't heard before. I'm a big fan of the Chuck Norris jokes.
Me too.
Yeah, please send us all your Chuck Norris jokes.
Yes.
I love them. And something I've been saying for years has finally made the news.
Oh, no.
Right again. These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey, Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Well, there he is. We're going to be joined by Randy Feltface is joining us.
May we call you Randy, or do you prefer Mr. Feltface?
No, I'm very happy with Randy. Let's keep it informal.
Sure. Mr. Feltface. Randy Feltface. I detect a slight accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia. I'm from all the way on the other side of the planet.
I see.
Yes. It's so exciting to be here, though. Look at this beautiful studio set up you've got.
Isn't it something?
It's very nice.
It's fantastic.
Thanks for dressing up, wearing a tie. You look good.
Thank you. Yeah. I thought I'd wear my little vest this morning. Am I looking at you, by the way? I have no idea.
Yes,
great. I've got you. I got you. Fantastic.
Very dapper.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Randy Feltface is a touring comedian. Do you mind if I ask some personal questions?
Please go right ahead. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for a scoop.
Are you a single man?
I am a single man. Yeah, very difficult to have relationships on the road. I am constantly on the road. I tour all year round. So my only meaningful relationships are with the people who work in the Delta Sky Lounge at LaGuardia Airport. They are.
That is a nice one.
That is pretty much all I got going on, my friends.
Do you use the dating apps?
I don't use the dating apps. No, I'm not on the dating apps. I find when you're only in town for one day, the investment in planning ahead. What am I going to do? Get 4 cities ahead? Try to hook up dates? No. I generally just walk around the streets, just screaming for attention.
You move well. I'm sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite the mover. This is. Yeah. You should see me. Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah, look at this. I've got all the moves. You should see me with a katana at a Monopoly game.
Do you is it fair to ask this? Do you have a type? If I were to ask your friends, hey, listen, we were talking with Randy Feltface. Is there a specific type of,
Nah, not picky at all.
Really?
No. Again, in town for 24 hours. I'll take what I can get, really. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
How often do you get back home to Australia?
Well, I've been on this particular tour just for a couple of months. So, I was there for December, January. I was there for the Christmas period. And then, love the Christmas in Australia, the hot, summery barbecue weather. Very different to here. Different to here.
It's all backwards.
I know. How about that crazy southern hemisphere? Am I right? Anyone who's with me?
Yeah.
Who's with me in the morning?
Anybody?
I know.
Now,
I'm actually here to audition for the show. I feel like I could be a permanent fixture.
Sure.
If you got any news stories, throw me something and I'll just come back with some wacky quip. Okay. What do you got for me?
We'll call on Miss Jessica. You got a news story?
What do you got, Jessica? Come on. Don't let me down.
Officials in New Mexico announced that the state produced more than 53,000 tons of chili during the last growing season.
Wow.
Meanwhile, New Mexico's governor signed legislation that established the sweet smell of green chili roasting in the fall as the state's official aroma.
Oh, roasted green chilies.
So you have official aromas?
Apparently.
State aromas. Okay, call in on WXFTP. We're getting calls on, what radio station is this? What's the call sign?
Very many. Just keep going.
Oh, there's too many. Oh, it's syndicated. I've already failed the audition. Call in with your favorite state aromas. Come on, that's got to be a call in waiting to happen.
What is there a national aroma in Australia?
White squirrels.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
When you become the Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, which one is it, more or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So, for clarity's sake, Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal.
Yeah! More or less. Get it? More or less.
Woo! Party! Oh, okay, let's settle down. Because now, here's where I tell you how to become a Bob and Tom VIP. First, click on the link at bobandtom.com. Then, you'll figure it out.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I've come to the end of me. Good morning, everyone. There's Christy Lee. There's Pat Godwin. Willie Griswold's here. Hey. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby and that joke of the week on the way.
Done.
Or the day. What?
Done.
Wishful
It's
thinking.
on my side.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
It's your fault this time.
No.
Yeah, it is.
It's
No.
Chick is the only one not to blame.
I don't know what to do with it.
He encouraged us not to encourage Ace.
And then,
like a homeless guy in a video game says. Like when you walk up to him, time is of the essence, and you that guy's crazy.
I don't care for that Rolling Stones Time song.
No, I don't either. There's a lot of Stone songs.
Which one?
Time is on my side. Oh,
yeah, that's a turd.
It's
19th Nervous Breakdown.
Okay, so I'm not alone
Mother's
on that.
Little Helper.
Ruby Tuesday, dreadful.
I love 19th Nervous Breakdown.
I like Waiting on a Friend. I like that.
Hate that. Stoner's Anthem.
I love it.
Worst video ever made.
I like throwing.
Waiting around at St. Mark's Place.
It goes, hey,
How do you feel about
Keith, can you give me 10 minutes to make a video for MTV? Sure, I'll smoke.
No, Keith sings Through and Through. That's a good one.
Okay.
You ever heard
I
that?
love Sympathy for the Devil.
Of course.
Allow me to introduce myself. If I heard that for the first time today, I don't think I would like it, like knowing the context of the song. Does that make sense? It just sounds, that part, I have to get through that part.
Yeah, that's a good one. Angie is the worst song ever.
Yeah, we know that you love it.
Great guitar
I
part.
don't mind Angie.
I don't think it's on that time.
I climb down the ladder. I'm painting a house. Angie comes on. I don't care what it is. I'm down the ladder, turning it off.
Oh, hey, look. It's another letter. Are you ready?
Yes.
It's letter time. Yesterday, you folks were talking about Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp. Says
We
the
sure
letter.
were, man.
We sure were.
And I had never seen it. It's amazing. They have these chimpanzees. They're wearing suits.
Fake mustaches and stuff.
Unbelievable.
Smoking.
Chopsticks better than I do.
Yeah, and I'm sure that the backstory or behind the scenes has to be horrific and terrible for these animals. But
do we have a picture of Lance Link, I think? I don't know if Willie's aware of this show or not.
Are you aware of Lancelot Link?
Lancelot Link,
You
Secret
got to
Chimp.
tell me everything about it. Is it?
It's a Saturday morning.
real chimpanzees.
It was 1970,
There he is.
72.
There's a chimpanzee driving a car wearing a hat and a suit.
I'll watch the whole show.
Well, Jay in Boise says, well, I immediately had to Google this show, and I found episodes on YouTube. I'm a tow truck driver in Boise, Idaho, and found myself setting my phone on the dash, watching Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp.
I knew that's what tow truck drivers are doing while you wait 4 hours.
I got into so much when I get out of my truck, I pause the show so I didn't miss the storyline. Of Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp.
You really got to follow the show. Otherwise, you have no idea what the chimps are doing.
Lancelot's arc is really dense.
It's unbelievable. They have every character is a real live chimpanzee. I mean, it's
But I mean, you can imagine they had to do 300 takes.
Yeah.
And
probably a lot of cattle prods being used.
I think it was a lot of bananas, and they were having fun.
I think it was reverse engineered.
Oh, they would film them, then write a script?
I think in a way, yes.
Yeah. But I mean, the thing where the chimp is literally using chopsticks and eating. I mean, how do they teach a chimp to?
They're very smart.
They got glue in their hands, maybe.
No, because if you see it was pretty incredible.
I can't use
well, there are many things you can't do. In fact, after yesterday, I can't discuss that on the air. Pat will no longer be allowed to speak around me.
One mistake.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just move forward. Not going to tell the story.
Dear people.
Yeah.
Good Thursday morning to you. My name's Sean. I'm from Oklahoma City. And can you tell me the names of the Bob and Tom radio show crew? Evidently, they don't know.
I think he's being sarcastic.
I think this is a joke based on the fact that you did yesterday and then Tom did immediately afterwards. There's apparently a reason for it.
Is this sarcasm? I was looking on the bright side.
No,
well, that's what I get for being optimistic.
Tom repeated it one time,
No, I repeated it as a technical issue.
Yeah, I really need that to be explained to us because we simply don't believe you.
You're
You're the spin doctor.
If he wants you to shut up, he'll say that you don't understand it or there's a lawyer involved.
Well, if you're going to do that, just don't have Chick do it.
Exactly.
Just tell
it
Chick
makes
not
zero
to.
sense.
Whoa, you can't do this show without Chick. Hang on a second. What the hell's going
Oh,
on?
you still get to speak.
Okay,
You
try
just don't-
doing it and see. Do it your way. Go ahead. Introduce everybody.
Well, I can't do it without the music.
Ah,
Well, the man needs his tools.
Is it time to rock? Oh, yeah. Ooh.
What the hell is this?
The music. It's the music coming.
Is this Philip Glass?
Is this something you produced?
It comes in slow, I think.
It kicks in at 10 seconds.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It must be the music. My reflex.
You know, the timing actually works out here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, good.
There's Christy at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's
Hi.
Pat Godwin, causing trouble. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi.
That's Ace Cosby. And that joke of the day is coming up. You are my buddy, all right. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. We're coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Chick McGee is sitting right over there. You can see him. And Chick McGee is at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
Let's do this.
Forgot to say that. And then Josh Arnold, of course, is sitting right over there. Ace Cosby has the Sleep Number Bed joke of the day on the way. Willie G is here in the studio with us. This is Tom speaking. And did I get everybody covered? Oh, Christy Lee, of course, is at the Silac Insurance
And
News
Pat
Desk.
Godwin.
I already said Pat.
I already said everybody, but you said everybody.
What's the point in repeating it?
Because these segments are separated in a different version of the program, which any idiot would have figured out if they'd been at the meeting. Okay, let's move forward.
What we just did isn't really what happened.
See what you got hundreds of fans at Tokyo's airport lined up 10 deep, hoping to catch a glimpse of Shohei Ohtani. As he arrived at Tokyo, but they saw nothing of the Dodgers superstar. What they did see was a 40-meter long, about 130-foot temporary white wall to shield the players in case they came through the arrival area to keep them from prying eyes of fans.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
The Cubs exited the same way when they arrived late Wednesday night. They're in Tokyo for the two-game set over there in Japan.
Sorry, Tokyo.
March 18th, March 19th.
Didn't Guns N' Roses do that at Farm Aid? Didn't they make them build a wall so they could walk in the hallway?
That's not quite true. They just separated themselves from everyone else.
Oh, okay. All right. I just remember hearing that they had to build a wall for them or something.
If you were on a big bill at a festival and somebody went, hey, Axl Rose wants to be left alone, wouldn't you go, terrific?
So what you're saying is I don't have to put up with Axl? Okay.
They want their own green room? Great.
There's already been a hole-in-one at TPC Sawgrass down there in FLA before the first round of the Players' Championship tees off later today, or they might have started teeing off already. Colin Morikawa's caddy, one of the favorites, J.J. Jakovac, hit an ace.
Boy, doesn't Jakovac sound like a new thing? You know, not only can it clean my room, it can get me off.
It sucks the carpet and then you.
It's Jakovac.
I got to admit, I did not really read this carefully enough to realize his last name was Jakovac. I would have.
Oh, come on.
Well, you ought to know by now.
He's the caddy.
Jakovac.
You ought to know by now.
And I believe we have a video of him hitting his hole-in-one, and the place went bananas. Jakovac notched an ace during the caddy competition yesterday. Jakovac and other caddies playing it closest to the pin event on hole number 17 at the stadium course. He stepped into the tee box. His shot landed just beyond the hole, spun back into the cup. It's in the hole there.
Tee box. Oh, so
there's Jakovac.
Over water.
There he goes.
Over the water. Yeah, you're right, Christy. That's hard.
Yep.
Oh, what is that, over the water?
Bang.
That's over the
Josh,
water.
I
See,
swear.
Josh, not everyone can see it, so we're trying to do the play-by-play.
If you can't see it, we're going to say it 6 times. Just so you know.
It's a radio show. We're watching video.
That's Josh Arnold sitting over there.
Somebody may have just tuned in. Somebody may have just tuned in.
You got to say our names again, quick.
I forgot my name.
That's fine.
Isn't it?
Tom?
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
I think you're doing a great job.
I didn't say a word during that. I
just want to get. I just want to get the Jakovac. Now, is that does that have batteries, or is it one of those things you plug into your computer with the?
Yeah, USB typically.
It's USB.
That's the way to go.
Like a vape.
Hey, remember our story from yesterday, the naughty baseball caps?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, have you shown these to Willie? These are the best.
I believe we have a picture of the most.
Do you have a close-up?
Unbelievable, obscene offender, the Texas Rangers hat. It was pulled from New Era's team and the Rangers team store. It's evidently vulgar slang.
There it is.
The Texas Rangers didn't waste much time discontinuing the sale of these hats inadvertently emblazoned with the Spanish vulgarity for breasts on a woman.
And again, what are these called? Overstamp? What is the word?
They're called
Overlap.
New Era released a line of shadow hats, is what it's called,
overlap.
designed for every Major League Baseball team. I'm just reading it right
Well, don't
here,
read it. Explain
Josh.
Well, I didn't write that.
That makes no sense. No one calls them shadow hats.
They stopped selling. My point is, what do you think's happened now in this? That their hats are no longer available.
They're probably on eBay for $100,000.
Nope, they're on eBay for $1,000. That's right. One person sold those for $1,500. Another one for $1,300. Approximately a 2,120% return on their investment.
Now, to explain that here, The Athletic explains that they're overlap hats.
Thank you.
In which the franchise logo, on top of the franchise logo, they put the so-called word mark. So they put the Texas.
Yeah, they put Texas on the hat, and then they put the logo,
the T over the and so it happens to land over the X, so it looks like it says the Spanish language vulgarity for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's
Chrissy?
not the only problem.
Yes.
That's not the only problem. The hat that had a problem. The Astros
One of them
hat
said
was a problem.
One of them said a hose.
Ass hose, yes. That was a problem.
The Astros inadvertently said that. What was the other one?
I forget.
Anals.
Oh, that's
the
right.
angels kind of looks like angels.
Yeah. There you go.
That's still pretty much on nose, right? California.
Well, yeah, I guess.
A lot of anuses.
Anals in the outfield?
Yeah, sure. Oh, anus in the outfield, right?
Anals in the outfield.
Anals in the outfield. I like that very much. Yeah, so they're now on eBay. Why don't they just keep selling them?
I know, they're crazy.
I don't know why.
Why pull them from the store? They're
No
great.
one's complaining about that.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they're funny.
Matthew Stafford revealed that former Rams star and some say the most dominant defensive end that's ever played, now retired, Aaron Donald, once made a Make-A-Wish recipient vomit.
Oh, no.
Mr. Stafford shared a story on the New Heights podcast with Jason and Travis Kelce, saying the high school-age kid wanted to be with Aaron Donald for a day. So they made his dream come true. Thankfully, this kid at that point had kind of beaten the odds, had beaten the cancer, and he had, I believe, he was really on the mend, but Donald invited the kid to work out with him. Mr. Matt Stafford recalled, I look over and Donald is ripping curls. And, well, what's the words? He's ripping curls out. And next thing you know, this kid is puking in the trash can.
Oh. It was a tough workout then.
Kyle Frazier was the Make-A-Wish recipient from that day. He later tweeted he'll never forget his training session with Aaron Donald.
Well, down goes Frazier, huh?
Oh, nice.
He's currently the Make-A-Wish kid, Kyle Frazier. He's an offensive lineman at Georgia Southern College.
That's well amazing.
Yeah, so he beat the cancer, and now he's a great athlete.
Yeah.
If you see, I went and looked up the picture. This kid, he's not a kid. He's he's pretty big.
Sure.
So, but
they're big kids.
That's a great
Look at the
story.
size
No, but
of
I mean,
he's a kid.
Yeah, there you go. But I mean, he's like
Still growing, you guys.
17, and
Good on Donald. That's a great thing.
yeah. So a nice happy ending. But yeah, puking in the locker room.
Have you ever puked working out? Well, like in your football days?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Doing
dry,
the
dry
two-a-days
heaves.
stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, so yours was dry heaving?
Like I grew up in a farm area, a lot of farms, so there were grain silos everywhere.
Oh,
and we
geez.
would our practice field was next to us, and you'd go back behind the silo, and you'd
Did
trot
you
back on the field.
The smell of silage.
Yeah, that can get
that is bad.
I throw up, you're gone. I'm not going back to you to work out. Ugh.
No
Trainers that make me throw up? No.
Yeah,
No way.
running cross country, you'd occasionally have to, avoid the puke puddle, and every once in a while you'd be getting behind a guy.
Once again, Tom's chosen sport was the sport that everyone chooses for punishment.
Yes.
Run 1,000 laps.
That is tough.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm glad this is a great story. I'm glad this kid's doing so well.
Yes.
A little known fact about Chick McGee coming up, a secret fact I don't share with everyone. It has to do with today's world record.
Okay.
It's coming up.
Oh yeah, we got doggies in the news, and a very unusual story about how you're being manipulated at the grocery store.
I knew it.
That's all they want's my money.
Yeah. Okay. That's
They're
true.
making enough money.
They don't need to charge me for these au gratin potatoes.
A couple quick points here. Let's see now. Coming up, comedian Sam Miller will be joining us. Sam and Willie G are on their way to Peoria's famous Jukebox Comedy Club for some shows Friday and Saturday. Pat Godwin's album Are we still hovering at number one?
We are at number one.
Very good. The album is called Hotel Pool.
Will we hear a song from you today?
No.
It's part one of the it's part one of the trilogy: Hotel Pool, Apartment Poop, and what's the third one going to be? I know it's going to be called "It's Time to Rock" with Pat Calvin. It's a strictly instrumentals. One of the great comedy albums of all time. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
A look at their car is perhaps the best way to introduce the uninitiated to WFBQ Radio's morning team, Bob and Tom. The pink and camouflage junker features 3 hood ornaments, a bowling trophy, the hind quarter of a horse, and a jar of tartar sauce that will have to be explained elsewhere.
295 Night Ranger when you close your eyes. It's 8:42. You're with Bob and Tom on a 2 for Tuesday.
Good morning.
Howdy.
Great.
Holmes.
Sherlock. Let's play word association.
Okay.
Howdy.
Holmes.
Sherlock.
Holmes.
John C. With Bob and Tom.
Holmes.
The human tripod.
I see.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bob.
That's all right.
From 6 a.m. and for the next 4 hours, Bob Kavoyan and Tom Griswold fill the airwaves with jokes and pranks that range from silly to hilarious and from bawdy to sick.
Why is sex like air?
Why is sex like air? I give up, Bob.
Because it's no big thing unless you're not getting any.
They deliver a National Lampoon sort of humor that leaves the audience laughing while wondering how Q95 can broadcast some of the things they say.
Half the joke is in your mind. The joke isn't stated outright. Mm-hmm. The person has to put something into it to get something out of it.
Yeah, they're fun, and
people like them.
People enjoy them.
They laugh at them. And there's an alternative. You can always change the channel.
Mm-hmm.
But people aren't. After 2 years on the air, Bob and Tom have taken Q95's morning show to the top of the volatile morning FM ratings. WFBQ is the 3rd radio station the zany team has worked for. After 6 years together, they've got the routine down pat. Bob runs the audio control board, plays straight man, and provides the program's famous laugh.
Amateur phylactics. Amazing concept, I think, and I think it's going to
Tom sits on a mound of notes and papers to provide the program's often quoted jokes and many of its voices.
Oh, hello, Mohandas.
Hello, Bob.
How are you?
Oh, I am fine today. Hello, Tom. Hi, Mohandas. You look very good today. Thank you so much, Mohandas.
Much of their banter is off the cuff, with an occasionally rehearsed punchline off mic during a song.
Only if it makes you late for the ceremony.
She's controversial. She's provocative. She's the famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Weisboner. Good morning, Dr. Ruth. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Dr. Ruth.
Their regular spoof on Dr. Ruth Westheimer features some of their more risque humor.
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married?
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married? Well, no, as long as you're not late for the wedding.
Bob and Tom's task of filling 20 hours of airtime every week is made easier by several regular characters phoned in by people around town. Nightclub owner Sonny is a favorite.
Great approach. How are things going out at the track? I know you're running the mystery flesh tent this year.
Everything is going just fine, Dow. I bred that baby up, throw it in some shortening, and serve it up. It's the mystery flesh tent, Dow.
It's located, of course, in Turn 1.
It's right there in Turn 1 where people seem to be the most hungry and the least discriminating.
Other characters are voiced by regular visitors to the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Tiger-eyed Bardo. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Q95 midday personality Jay Baker voices the spoof on Richard Nixon.
Now, do you remember Ronald Reagan visiting the German cemetery over the weekend?
Oh, that's right, yes.
The media referred to it as the Nazi cemetery. You know, I was the one that put him up to that.
I see.
I said, babes, this is going to be so beautiful for your career. Trust me on this one. I told him, I said, when I was a young boy, I heard the phrase, the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. I said, Ronnie, you can't miss a whole field full of dead Nazis. You slide over there, you put the wreath down, the wreath, and you're cruising.
Bob and Tom say they get very few complaints from listeners as they poke fun at every special interest group imaginable, and station management has left them unrestrained on the limits of their humor. After 2 years, the result has been high ratings, a devoted following, and 2 happily transplanted Hoosiers who say they just might stay to grow old and gray on Q95.
Could be. It's very possible. In fact, it's already started.
Bob's getting gray.
Yeah. Tom's getting old.
Yeah.
This is Greg Todd, Channel 6 News.
Oh, I feel so much better now. You know, Bob. Yes. I don't want to say that most of the women that you go out with have questionable morals or anything, but last night.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Your kids are, what, 11 is your son, right?
Yes, correct.
How old's your daughter?
6.
6. Okay, great.
Yeah,
she still gets away with stuff, probably. 6 years old.
She's so funny that I just refuse to punish her for anything.
Right.
She came up from kindergarten one day and she goes, "Dad, Stacy and I were playing catch and she hit me right in the balls." She only has an older brother. She's only heard that area referred to as that. A good dad would tell her that she's wrong. I am not going to do that. I have chosen to use that to my advantage. She'll be on her first date and making out with some dude and she'll be like, "Touch my ball." Guess who's done making out? Until at least college, because now everyone in high school thinks she has balls. Thanks, Facebook.
Best daddy. Come on.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
I love that play. The subject was penis.
Really mustard.
Oh, wait a minute. That was the subject was roses. I always get the two mixed up because they both have pricks. Okay, thank you very much. I'll be here till Tuesday. Good night.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Christy Lee.
Hello, Chick McGee.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
What's up, man?
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Time to make the donuts.
Time to make the donuts. I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. It's great to see you guys.
Got our world record coming up.
And got another Chuck Norris joke.
Okay.
And I've asked people, please send me your Chuck Norris jokes.
Stop.
I love them. I love them more than anything.
Let me break my headphones.
To the message board in 2008.
Stupid world record.
It really has been. It really has been.
Oh, you don't like Chuck Norris jokes?
No.
I do.
Wow.
I do like them, but yeah, that
was way loud. That might have been real good.
But we've gotten to the point, Willie, where the only response we can get,
Oh, yeah.
Anymore.
Chuck Norris, Yo Mama, they've all got,
Oh, how about that?
Their day.
Yo Mama's so fat. How about that? Do those.
Okay.
Hey, look.
Stupid world
Wait a minute. I'm getting something in my headphones. Apparently, there's something coming in the satellite. Can you look at the big screen?
Oh, my God.
It's Ed Septic.
That's right, Ed Septic here, a.k.a. your wife's favorite plumber, a.k.a. Coach Tony Plungy, a.k.a. Captain Plunge-a-Poo.
Captain Plunge-a-Poo.
I'm back from vacation and at your service. I was down in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's rough. I'd never been to a third world country before. First thing, there's signs everywhere. Don't flush your used toilet paper.
Yeah.
Though I found out if you give it a good 8 or 9 flushes, it'll go down. Yeah, I got tired of folding it up and putting it in my back pocket. Man, that place was a real crap hole. At least in Jamaica, they let you smoke weed. They have the decency to get you high enough that you don't notice all the poverty on your ride to and from the resort.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
that can be tricky.
Man, the roads in the Dominican are crazy. The food's just not good. The only good thing about the Dominican are all the big booty babes on the beach.
Oh.
Man, they got a shelf that could hold 3 to 4 elf. Willie, they got an ass that'll swallow up a G-string in their hand, a glass of Riesling.
Tell me all about it.
Good Lord, they got so much junk, they got 2 trunks.
Wow.
That's right, they got junks in both they trunks.
Big asses.
Oh, man. Hey, Bob and Tom, I got to run. That's Yolanda, my new Dominican girlfriend, beeping in, so I'm going to head out. But
nice.
Don't forget, the whole month for St. Patrick's Day special, $92.99, I'll come out and clean your drains.
Oh,
Wow.
For $192.99, I'll do your wife while you watch. All right.
That's a deal. Boy, that's quite a sale.
Ed Septic, you must have gotten really high in the Dominican. Well, speaking of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, it's coming up.
We haven't heard a song from Patty G. Do you have a St. Patrick's Day tribute?
I think I might have a St. Patrick's
Oh, I'm sorry. And who are you?
I am,
You might know that Pat's Irish. Have you ever heard anything about that?
Yeah.
patio furniture.
Oh, that's all I can think of.
Is that
Normally
right?
play outdoors.
St. Patrick's. I'm trying to start here, Chick McGee.
Aren't you Patty Cash?
Patty Cash, that's right. I'm
Yes.
Patty Cash.
Yes.
Like that?
Works much better. You cut me off guard there, Tommy. St. Patrick's Day is for amateurs. Suppose as market calendars. Oh, you're not even Irish. And you don't know how to drink. I am a damn professional when it comes to drinking alcohol. I take St. Paddy's Day off. 'Cause for me, the whole day stinks. You're wearing a stupid t-shirt that says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." But your name is Vicky Plashinsky, and your beer's a stupid green. St. Patrick's Day is for amateurs, so back off Jack and cram it, sir. I like to pace myself. No one here knows how to drink. I party hard all year, and I only drink brown beer. And I take St. Patty's Days off because I'm in rehab or the clink.
Thank you very much. Patty Cash.
Patty Cash.
Very good. Nice to see you. Now, I believe we were in the middle of something resembling a sportscast, but we have our
world record.
I've asked for Chuck Norris jokes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
We can just all walk out, right?
Yeah, we could.
Okay, this is a quick one.
All right.
Dear Bob and Tom, first of all, I'm sorry, writes Corey, knowing that no one will like this joke but me. Chuck Norris once visited the Virgin Islands. Now they're simply known as the Islands.
I mean,
There you go. Yeah, how about that?
An 8th grader told me that at the lunch table.
Well,
I'm not. That's real. I'm not trying to be mean. I remember the day when I learned that joke.
Sorry.
If only you'd done that before you read it. And we're also not besmirching Corey.
No, I appreciate you writing in.
Yeah, Corey's simply doing what Tom asked.
Here's the world record.
Thank you.
Hundreds of wiener dogs.
Aw.
Yeah.
I am scared of wiener dogs.
What?
They wig me out.
Really?
I'd rather cigarettes and wiener dogs.
But you're okay with corgis.
I think that's a Jim
I'm
Jarmusch
okay
movie.
with corgis. I'm pretty much okay with every other dog that's walking around.
Do you like the miniature dachshunds?
No. I don't like the long-haired
The
dogs.
real long. Oh no.
I don't like any of them.
they're
The cocktail
so cute.
dachshunds.
Oh, wait a minute. How about the ones that they dress up in the little hot dog suits you can get for them?
That'd probably be the closest.
That's very funny.
I can see their pointy snouts, I think.
Oh, they're so sweet.
It reminds me of my first wife. Oh, pointy snout.
Yikes. Hatchet face.
Yeah. 897 dachshunds, or do you say dash hounds? Okay. They took part in the...
That's a valid question.
Successful record attempt in the town dedicated to the breed. The medieval town and UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to the Dackel Museum. Dackel meaning dachshund. The biggest sausage celebrity in attendance at this event was a gigantic parade float in the shape of a black dachshund wearing lederhosen. When asked why they started the parade, it was his husband, Oliver Storrs, said he wanted to try and bring some joy to people in trying times. So they celebrate the dachshund.
All right.
Nice. You know,
World's largest dachshund walk.
You call a group of dachshunds?
What do you call them?
A schnitzel of you didn't know?
I did not know that.
Yeah, schnitzel of wiener dogs.
Only that word. What is schnitzel? Isn't it like a veal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's flat.
Pounded.
Yeah.
Pound of veal.
Very good.
Yeah, it is good.
A nice little fried and.
But doesn't schnitzel sound like a pastry?
It does.
Like a cream-filled
Yes,
schnitzel?
that's absolutely.
Strudel.
Strudel?
Strudel's the pastry. Schnitzel is the delicious pounded meat.
And spetzel is the doughy kind of. That's good to noodly.
Medium rare pasta.
Right.
Now, what's a Bismarck?
A Bismarck.
The beatboxer?
Is a donut? Is a long john, isn't it?
Is it a long john?
I just got lost.
Yeah.
What about Bismarcky?
Beatboxer.
I love Bismarcky.
I do too. Yeah.
You got what I need. Tom,
he dead.
I'm completely
Tom is
lost.
Did he die?
I believe Bismarcky did die.
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
Now, there were 800 and so-and-so dachshunds.
Almost 900.
Yes, but there were 1,000 buns. Isn't that always the way?
Now, there's some quality.
Yes. I love bringing up a hack concept like that and making it funnier. Congratulations. I love that.
900 wiener dogs, but 1,000 buns.
They had the largest dachshund walk. Did you see this? You ever tried to eat a schnitzel? Huh?
Wow. They're sweet-looking little doggies.
Sure.
And here's this
They're
guy.
hounds of the devil.
I like the long-haired ones.
Wow, there's some complicated names in this story.
Oh, it's German.
Seppi Kublek.
Weird name for a dog?
Yo, Seppi!
Yeah, it is a weird name for a dog. I agree.
Seppi, did you leave the stove on?
And his husband, Oliver Storrs, with a Z.
Well, if you say the words with this type of accent.
They're German. You talk like this.
There are two dachshunds.
Wait a minute.
That is
German,
Italian.
Swedish?
Two dachshunds in my family. My
Really?
brother Jeff and his family have two dachshunds, and they're kind of furry.
Named?
They're long-haired ones.
Mocha and Spookums.
Anyone? You know something? It's break time.
All right. Oh, yeah. Those are their names.
One of them is white and one is black.
No. You lunatic.
Way to go, Josh.
Not my... They're very cute.
They better be.
We'll be back with more from the Bob and Tom Show as we're experiencing technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
They better be.
Tom, take us to break, shall we?
Sorry.
I need this job.
Say we'll be right back.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, my God. Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Like our girls have dumped us. Whoa, baby, blow me
a kiss as you're leaving. Blow oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Blow me a kiss.
Merci, madame, voila les bearded clam. Your biscuit, your beavage, I see your cooter cleavage. Your monkey, your muffin, you ain't had nothing. Your Gucci, your flapper, you're showing off your snapper. Your camel toe, it looks alright, so baby let it show. Looks like a big taco. I see your camel toe.
Menage à trois. One man, two women, ooh la la, find a friend to play. Surround my face with tea and day. You say you're straight, that you're not bi. How will you know until you try? The thought of nookie makes you sick. Just hold your nose and take a lick.
I wanna be Bob. What more can I say? I would smoke and drink and play golf every day. I'd have a lady for a caddy. She could hold my balls while I play. I wanna be Bob. We wanna be Bob.
Aging Richard Smoker. Aging Richard Smoker.
His name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Bend over, Prison Rich. Prison Rich.
Turn out the lights, 'cause I can hardly wait.
Yeah. Prison Rich. Prison Rich.
When I get out, I'm ready to go straight.
Bombs and Aspen. Bombs and Aspen. And Bob likes blues and
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP member. First step, click the link at bobandtom.com.
Okay, let's go see Bob and Tom.
Yeah!
You can't say it on the air. Trust me. Not the way you want to do it. I've been over this 100 times. If you say that, we're going to get a fine.
We're not going to get a fine. The average idiot's going to perceive it as the noun.
No. We can't do that. You can't say that on the air.
It has no meaning as a verb, whereas my term can be taken two ways. That's why the joke has a joke.
No, you can't do that.
Kids, let me just ask you this. Am I right? The only way to make this joke funny, you've got to use the word cornhole.
On that coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Joke of the day coming up? Or did I...
No, it's still
we haven't
coming up.
got
It's
it
coming
yet.
up, right? Yeah. I'm Chick McGee at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. I've got one more letter here, actually.
Oh, let's hear it.
Hey, guys. Love listening to you as I drive into work every morning.
Thank you.
This must be some sort of military situation. I thought you'd get a kick out of knowing that when you started playing Word Up by Cameo earlier, I was driving through the security guards on my base. She started dancing and said it was a great way to start her morning.
Yeah.
In other words, instead of listening to this show, she should go listen to Word Up. Is that what you're saying?
Well, don't encourage people not to listen.
We were...
The guard. Yeah.
The guard heard it on our show. And that's what she
I
started
like to
dancing.
imagine that guard going, "Hey, what are you listening to?" And then he goes, "Oh, the Bob and Tom Show." And she's expecting more of Word Up. And
Yes.
she tunes in to whatever we have going on today.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a letter from Brian in Dayton. Bob and Tom Show. Hi, Christy. Well, hi, Brian. When I got married, my wife surprised me when she put peanut butter on a hot dog.
Oh.
I thought she was nuts till I tried it. I eat hot dogs like this quite often. She said it was called a Wisconsin hot dog.
Huh.
I've never heard of such a thing, but
All
thank
right.
you, Brian.
Was she blindfolded?
Why do you ask that?
Because maybe the peanut butter was on.
Well, wait, Pat's doing his own show. No, seriously. Now, what is that in English? How does that joke work in English?
I don't know. I bombed.
No, you put peanut butter on a part of your body. Yeah.
Lottie says he eats grilled cheese sandwiches with sweet and midget pickles in the side of them, and it's the greatest thing ever. The little
Yeah, I've heard of that.
ones,
Yeah,
sweet
Pickle
pickles.
dwarfs, please.
And we had, I told you, my dad did peanut butter and bacon, and our first letter writer did peanut butter and bologna, which bologna is pretty
Bologna
close to a hot dog.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's a hot dog pancake. Did you know that?
I'm thinking. Oh, you mean? I mean, the bologna is a bologna is a hot dog pancake. Thank you.
I've never heard the Wisconsin angle for it.
I haven't
Nor have
either.
I.
And I've spent a lot of time in Wisconsin. Never heard that. I heard of Minnesota hot dish. That's like a protein in any.
You ever heard of a Cleveland steamer?
Oh, Tom.
Yes, I have.
Right to poop.
I certainly have.
I certainly have.
Wouldn't need one of, you wouldn't need one of those, would you?
You ever give somebody a peanut butter hot dog in a blindfold? You ever do that?
Peanut butter show.
Nice callback.
You ever do that?
You ever wonder what a hot brown is?
Those are good.
Yeah.
Isn't it open-faced sandwich with gravy?
Yeah, delicious.
Ton of cheese and stuff. And
Oh.
Kentucky hot brown.
Ever
That
heard
was
of
invented at the Brown Hotel, right? That's
Yep.
the lore
Yep.
behind it. I'm staying at the Brown Hotel for a wedding next weekend. I think I'm going to eat one day of the
you
wedding.
have to.
just to
I love
see
that
what happens.
hotel.
Yes, it's impossible to eat
Get
just one.
sweaty on the dance floor.
Diarrhea on the dance floor.
Ask them if they serve blumpkins too. Ask them.
Yeah,
about
they
that.
may.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blumpkins are in season.
I see. By the way, earlier this morning we played a special tribute.
Yes.
And did anyone notice that Mary said the Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah, I did.
God, that made me laugh. Made me smile. It's so sweet. Now, Pat, you've got your guitar out. I assume you have a song for
We were
us?
talking about hot browns. I was trying to think if I remember the chord changes.
To what?
He has a song. He has a tribute.
Okay. Well, so the question becomes:
Guys.
They're killing me softly.
Do you remember the chord changes?
I could give it a shot. I may screw it up. You guys will all heckle me.
Look,
I'll heckle you for saying hecka.
I'm going to heckle you and heckle you.
Do you need a nap?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Do it again.
3, 2, 1.
Hot brown supper in the city. Turkey, bacon, ham, it don't look pretty. Lots of gravy, not a little bit. It's a favorite of the Louisville city. Gravy all around, slices of bread. Large piece of turkey, bigger than your head. But at night, your tummy aches. Lay down that hot brown bakes. Come on, go all night. Squeeze those cheeks real tight. It's a bummer. It ain't pretty. After supper in the city, I just wasted your time.
No, we love that.
That's great.
I thought I'd give it a shot. Just pick up the guitar.
Yeah,
do a song.
Oh,
that sounded nice in the beginning. Let's move on. We have Christy Lee.
friend.
Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What's happening?
Well, we've been talking about food. Let's stay with that topic. Researchers say shoppers can be made to feel sorry for single bananas and tend to buy them.
Oh, no way. What?
A banana all alone?
Yep.
Now listen to this. This is a scientific experiment. This is fascinating.
They placed a sign in front of a banana bearing a frown and the message, quote, "We are sad singles and want to be bought as well."
This doesn't count at all.
They also tested a non-empathetic sign that simply labeled the fruit as singles wanting to be bought. Shoppers appeared to be moved by the emotional signage, with sales in single bananas increasing nearly 60% compared to the neutral
This is like
sign.
a rigged study.
Yeah, this is dumb.
The study, titled Anthropomorphic Sad Expressions, Reduce Waste of Single Imperfect Food, and it was published in the journal Psychology and Marketing.
I mean, you don't think that's fascinating?
No, because most grocery stores don't do this.
Yeah. No.
They don't display that way.
Also, if this is an issue, just take the single bananas and then put them at the coffee shop in the grocery store. Like, they're going to be fine.
No, but the point is, they're anthropomorphizing it. In other words, it's like a little smiley face.
Right.
Now I'm going to put this in terms you'd understand.
Please.
Oh, boy.
You're walking in the grocery
Prepare
store.
to be insulted.
And there's,
And
there's
a frozen pizza with a frowny face.
And there is a no.
You're eating a jar of chocolate.
No, there's a single slice of pizza with a smiley face saying, "I need a home."
Yeah, there's no way I would just, oh, look, a slice of pizza. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Home sweet stomach. No, I mean, I think this is really interesting. It's a controlled experiment. They did the same thing with just a sign saying single bananas.
Right.
Same price. But when the single banana has a little frown on it,
Yeah, they're tugging at your heartstrings.
they sell 60% more. There are
sense.
bananas, for God's sake.
I
But
think
it makes
they're.
sense.
I think they're manipulating the scenario too much with the
Okay.
signage and.
Well, that's the whole point.
Well, I don't know. I don't
Okay,
think
fine.
What's wrong with buying a single banana?
I thought it was a great story, and for you guys, apparently it lacks appeal.
Hey!
Well, thank you very much.
Well,
We got some effort out of it. I mean, he put pen to paper there.
Greg Hahn to drum is what he did.
Maybe they should try this on the dating apps.
Yeah?
What, a sad, lonely
Like
person?
a person with a frowny face going, "I'm sad and single."
You kind of do the opposite. You kind of
Yeah, you don't want people to do that.
A lot of hubris, yes.
You don't put something if I don't get a little action, it's over.
No, a lot.
Yeah.
Guy sitting there next to the 9mm on the table.
Jeez, Tom.
Look, if you say no, this is it for me, okay?
You understand that, right, lady?
You put that in your bio.
Yeah,
lady.
right.
Which way is yes, sweeping right or left?
Right.
Not sweeping. It's so funny. Watching, we've been talking about Tinder since 2011.
Swiping.
Oh, sorry.
Atta baby.
You swipe right.
Okay, there you go.
What are you on
Swipe.
janitor's meat?
My name is Tony.
I work at the grade school. I'm looking for a little love.
Should we
charge
I
100
got in
keys?
trouble with
Has anybody started a fake dating site with like something like that?
Probably.
Where janitors meet and just see what would happen. That'd be sweet. Well, so sorry. I thought the banana thing was fascinating.
Yeah. You often think.
Yeah,
Lame stories
well,
are fast.
this isn't a new thing. Yeah.
No, but I mean, you're manipulated at the grocery store. They have all kinds of tricks.
But what we're arguing is you're not often manipulated in this way at all. Mm-hmm. Most grocery stores don't put up.
They don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be if it was a little bit more sinister. It's what I was expecting.
So let's say they had one of those.
This is too overt for me.
Let's say they have one of those samples things where you're walking down the hall, down the aisle, and there's some super hot woman. Would you like a sample of, new diarrhea juice? And you look at her. She's
You gotta
hot.
think for a second.
Well, no, he is. His point is His point is that the product is so bad.
No, I understand that. But I think you just go for like a brand
But
thing.
I don't think that has
People would
anything to
buy
do with
it
the product.
because
It's
she's
the
hot.
hot woman.
Right, that's what. Yeah. So if an ugly woman is selling the best grape juice you've ever had,
Yes.
and a hot woman selling diarrhea juice,
Yes.
Right.
Diarrhea juice will sell more.
It's still just
no, I'm
Right.
going grape juice.
Right.
I'm drinking the grape juice and I'm looking at the diarrhea woman going, "You're hot."
And then
I beat the system.
And then Pat goes, "How come there's no booze in this?"
And then Pat goes, "How come there's no booze in this?"
You are in rare air today. You're being mean to everyone.
And somehow he's missed me. I don't know what.
What if Tom was
Shouldn't have said that.
Chick's my new cigarette buddy.
I like to think
We're
Tom,
smoking together up back.
on his way in this morning, went, Hell with it. I'm burning every bridge.
These guys have been on my ass all week.
You know what? I take it more than I give. I'm done.
Sick of it. Got booze, pizza.
My kid's coming in. Who cares? Let's do it.
Let me tell you about Simply Safe. Can I?
Sure.
Like some peace of mind. That's where Simply Safe comes in. We also trust Simply Safe here at the Bob and Tom Studios. We got cameras all over the place checking, seeing who's here and what they're doing to each other. Make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
Peace of mind. Am I right? Traditional security systems only take action after someone's already broken into your home. That's too late. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection. They help prevent break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. If someone's lurking around and acting suspicious, agents see and talk to them in real time, activate spotlights, and even contact the police, all before they have a chance to get inside your house. No long-term contracts or cancellation fees. Monitoring plans at Simply Safe start affordably around $1 a day, a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, or your money back. So visit simplysafetom.com and listen to this deal. 50% off a new system right now with a professional monitoring plan and your first month free. Just go to simplysafetom.com to take advantage. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Simply Safe. And we do have it right here in the studio. There's Big Ben smoking a, what do you call it? Smoking a
dart?
A dart. Yeah, now these are tobacco cigarettes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So a so-called joint is not a dart?
No.
Okay, what's that called? What's a
Joint.
Joint.
Joint is still a valid term?
Yeah, joint, a J, a Jefferson.
A Jefferson?
Yeah, let's go rip a TJ. Let's do this.
I don't know who said it first. I think it was Josh who said that Tom reminds us all of an alien who just got to... And he's desperately trying to act like a human being. Right. Oh, I understand what a dart is. I absolutely do. Now, was that still a joint?
Yes. I have a joke I'm not going to tell.
All right.
It would be bringing Thomas Jefferson into the joint smoking realm.
No,
but I'm not. See?
Hey, look at the time.
Okay, that's nice. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
I want to hear it.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Muppets were the first thing I did, some cartoon kind of characters and stuff like that. Stuff I wouldn't even consider really impressions, but...
Who's the hardest one to write for? Because sometimes if you have the voice, there's some impressions you see them and you go, boy, that's dead on, and you go, but there's no content.
I've had a Billy Crystal forever. But I had no idea what I would even do with it. It's one of those voices that just, he doesn't do much. Yeah. Sully, you know. Yeah. Hey, let's go. Come on, guys. We're going to go over here. It's just one of those things. But here it works. And Robert Downey Jr.'s one that I'm sure I've done that too for you. But he's the human Twitter feed. He talks in little phrases and everything's about himself. He could be giving out an Academy Award, which is supposed to be about the nominees. But it would turn it back to him like, these people deserve your applause almost as much as I do. Hashtag awesome. Do me a favor. You're doing great right now for you. You know, he can insult you and be backhanded compliment for everything. Chick, you do a great job sitting there doing nothing. Appreciate it. Why don't you do me a favor and text yourself?
Who would you like? What's an easy one to teach Josh? Josh is very clever. I don't know about his impression abilities.
I'm not particularly good at impressions.
I'd give him 6 out of 14 on clever. I'm trying to think who. Give me a little of your own voice if we can find something.
Well, I think 6 out of 14 might be a little low. It's not.
Okay, so you can go to a deeper register. Talk as quietly as you can and say this. Talk as about as slowly as possible.
In my own voice, talk as slowly as possible.
Now, bring it back down.
A little lower.
A little lower. We're trying to work on a Morgan Freeman here.
I see.
Oh.
No, you tried. And so,
Yeah, this is not going to go well.
No, you can get it. You can get it.
Talk like more.
No, why did you all of a sudden you're starting to talk? I
feel like it's in the back of the throat.
It's very. The truth is. Truth is. Say truth is.
True.
Don't do this. You're doing something to. Truth is. Truth is.
The truth is.
The truth is.
Truth is.
Let's get there. Let's try something different.
Let's try anything else.
Try an Irish or something.
You understand?
Oh, that feels so good.
Like this is one of the greatest.
Those are me lucky charms.
Sorry. How about this? I said Chick McGee.
I'm here for 2 more days. I can have him.
Oh, there we go.
I will have him by Thursday, which is 2 more days from now. Thank you. Who helped me on that? Who said that?
You did it by yourself.
Thank you very much.
Tom.
Tom did.
By Thursday, I will have him ready for his Saturday Night Live audition.
What do you have to do? 2 characters and then 5 minutes or something?
I don't. It doesn't matter because we're going to have 37 characters.
Okay.
And 52 impressions.
Now, Chick, you could do a passable Jeff Goldblum.
Well, not in front of Frank.
See?
It's not like you've never done it before.
I've tried. No, I haven't. No, wait a minute. Wait a second. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I have something new.
Oh, check it out.
That's a hat. I know you like wearing hats, Bob.
I love wearing hats.
Bob, check this bitch out.
This is from the greatest racing venue in the world, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I didn't know that they made a hat this big. This hat was actually worn by A.J. Foyt.
All right.
I was going to ask who's going to fit in it.
It's a little bit, bit big.
Let me have that hat.
This
How big is that? It's big as a laundry basket, isn't it?
It really is. It's huge.
It says one size fits most.
Give it to Bob.
You know, I
Very
wish
nice.
I had that hat when I was playing guitar in the street corners.
Yeah.
This is
now fill it up.
Yeah, fill her up.
the logo of the great Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Of course,
That's
home
hilarious.
of the Indy 500 coming up in the month of May.
Oh, that's just great.
But that is a nice
Look at
big
that.
hat. Thank you.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta work the brim there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mind trying it on?
Oh, I don't mind at all. Let me get the brim set first.
We need to get a picture of this on our website. Okay, Bob is setting the brim, which he's very good at.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of a flexible brim here.
Okay, there we go. Put it on. Okay.
There you go. It's all right.
Hey, what's happening, cool cats? All right. Hey, Coach, I'm ready to go in.
Okay, we'll you should wear a shot of that for the website.
Tip of the hat to you, Christy.
Oh, thank you.
You could actually wear that over a fireman's helmet.
Yeah, you could.
You should wear that all the time and say.
And just say, what? What are you looking at?
What hat? Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hey.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Willie Griswold's here.
My man.
Ace Cosby and the joke of the day on the way. Hey. I just rhymed, Tom. Did you pick that up?
Oh, no, I was trying to get my phone to work properly.
All right, sir. Seems like the place to do it. I'm Chick McGee at the OriginSouls.com Sports Desk. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio. And, Tom, we have a special guest.
We're going to meet our guest in a second. I have a complaint. I'm tired of my phone updating against my will.
Okie doke.
Anybody have this happen over the weekend? All of a sudden, I turn on my phone and all the emails in a different order and everything's all screwed up.
My email's a complete mess right now.
What the hell have they done?
There's a little button you can click so it does not auto update. I'll push that for you.
Okay.
Mine doesn't update unless I tell it to. However, saying that, I told it to update, and my email's still a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. Anyways, so I walk in here and it's my phone is bossing me around.
They're trying to shove AI down our throat.
Okay, yeah. This is why I got rid of the Apple Watch. I got really tired of being told, stand up, walk around.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
Stand up.
I don't need to be bossed around. Now, we do have a guest in the studio. I can't help but notice him because he's gigantic.
Nice.
Right out the gate.
Yeah.
Well, this is radio. I mean, what are you, like 6'5", 800? Excuse me. Sorry.
300 pounds.
Sorry. No, that's mean. I'm
Sir,
sorry.
are you 800 pounds?
No,
No, you're not. You're not.
Yeah.
No,
I'm Discovery Channel big, not TLC big.
There you go.
Sam Miller's with you. Now, are you 3 bills? Is that fair?
I'm 360 pounds.
360 pounds. Okay, so I was almost halfway wrong.
I don't know that people look at you, Sam, and go, "Oh, there's a fat guy." I think they go, "There's a big guy."
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you're
But
tall.
I am fat too, and I don't care.
But you're big.
Sure.
You look like you could be a retired lineman from the NFL who owns a pizza franchise.
Indeed, if
You had to ruin it at the end.
because I'm fat.
Just say a compliment, you monster.
He's a very funny man. He's got tattoos and he's got a good head of hair.
I'm just happy to be here.
Okay,
I don't really have that great of a head of hair.
I was lying. That's I'm trying to.
Well, to Tom and I, that's a great head of hair.
Yeah, same here.
Thank you.
Yeah, very, very good. Sam Miller on the road.
Indeed.
Sam and Willie G, Peoria, the famous Jukebox Comedy Club, Friday, Saturday. If you miss those shows and you're in Peoria, what are you doing?
Yeah.
There's got to be something to do besides
Some might say just go to Peoria to see the show.
There you go. That's my.
Worth the drive.
I
You'll have a
agree.
great time. You got that, and you got the museum with all the bulldozers.
They have a bulldozer museum?
Yeah, they got the Caterpillar Museum there.
Oh, cool.
Well, why didn't you say so?
And you got to go now to see the Caterpillar Museum because in a few months it'll be the Butterfly Museum. Yeah. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
I'm getting a thumbs down from Chick McGee.
I think that should be your closer. So goodbye.
Well, that's a far different opinion.
Josh, during the setup, I understood what you were going for.
Me too.
I smiled immediately. I loved where it was going.
Yeah, we all saw it coming.
We all saw it coming.
No. I'm with Willie though. I saw it coming. I thought, why didn't I think of that? That's so clever and yet obvious. It's a great joke.
Very kind.
There's probably a sign in the lobby of that place.
I'll tell you this,
saying
when I
3
told
more
it-
weeks before we become.
When I told the joke, I didn't expect this much analysis. I kind of hoped it would just go away.
I don't know. No,
wish you didn't even say it.
that's your mistake. You should have known that he was going to do this. He's still doing it. Back to Tom.
Okay, and so I walk in the room. I was late once again getting in here. For some reason, I'll be late during the breaks. Usually, I'm having some high level conference with somebody. I walk in the room and I hear Sam talking, and he says, "All I heard was the phrase, I think we're going to share a CPAP machine." So now, all I know about the CPAP machine is Mr. Godwin has to use one. This is that aqua lung thing you breathe at night or something.
Yeah. You have sleep apnea.
Okay, now you have one of those?
Oh yeah.
And you take it on the road?
Yeah, I do. I hate it, but I can't now. If I don't use it, I wake up with a sore throat because I'm not used to snoring.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
same here.
kind of like I've kind of built my own prison.
Are you sleeping better?
Yeah, I sleep great. I'm not.
Now, how big? This is like the size of like a football?
Yeah. I thought you were going to make a joke about how I needed a giant CPAP.
No.
What do you use for a CPAP? A vacuum, Sam.
And I envision it as making like a wackata 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 sound.
It's pretty quiet. Sometimes it slips off and it kind of squeaks, and I'll be like, "Wee," and I'm not a fan of that.
No. I can tell you this: we weren't a fan of what you just did. Yeah.
That was glaringly obvious.
I can't imagine the real thing. My God.
My wife was talking about my snoring for a long time, and I went in. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on here, but I had like 30 minutes. I stopped breathing 24 times, and that's what the lady told me. But it's funny because I felt like I was being attacked, so I threw it back at her. I was like, I started breathing 24 times too. That's the perfect ratio.
Oh, so this is you had one of those sleep tests?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, do you do that at your house, or you have to?
No. I did an in-home one, and they were like, "Yeah, you got sleep apnea," and it's like, well, duh. Like, my wife's like, "You stop breathing all the time," and I'm like, "So I knew I had sleep apnea. I take a sleep apnea test at home." They're like, "You got sleep apnea." I take the sleep apnea test to the doctor, and they're like, "You need to go see a sleep specialist." And I'm like, "All right," and then they're like, "You got sleep apnea." I'm like, "Thanks."
Yeah.
My third time.
So now, does this thing strap to your face?
It does. I'm not a fan of how it feels, but I fall asleep so quick now because I have a clear.
How long's the hose?
I don't know.
I mean, can you roll over?
Feet? Oh yeah, yeah. I could wrap it around my neck if I wanted.
Did you ever wait
for that to sound like that?
Yeah, sad night.
So dark.
Did you ever
trouble with the wife? What's going on?
Yeah,
I sleep really well, and so one day I'll have the deepest sleep you could ever imagine.
Does you ever wake up and your wife's got her feet on your chest and she's pulling on the cord?
Yeah, like cinching me down.
Yeah.
No. She's a bigger fan of the CPAP than I am. And also, the first time I got it to work, I woke up and I was like, oh, yeah. Like, I remember this. Like, I just woke up and I was like, I'm okay.
Wow.
You get used to waking up tired all
Feeling
the time.
bad, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm glad it's working out for you.
Yes.
Maybe you can get an endorsement.
I could. Yeah.
What's the name of your CPAP company?
I don't know. Maybe they should talk to me and
Phillips,
then I'll say it on air.
It's probably a
Don't
Phillips,
mention it
man.
till you're paid.
Wait a minute. Godwin's trying to get a free new one. What's it called?
It's Phillips. You probably have the Phillips.
But do they offer you different brands, or do they just give you one?
Well, the insurance paid for my Phillips. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, insurance paid for mine.
I got the flathead.
Oh, second time.
Clap on that one.
Yeah, there you go.
Rules.
Yeah,
There you go.
No, that's all right.
He is the king of comedy.
That's not true.
Now, I want to bring Chick back into the discussion.
Yes, sir.
Because the other day I went out of my way to do something special for you guys, and no one's noticed it. But behind Willie is a copy of the poster we made for Iowa.
Right.
And I had to do a second version of it because Chick didn't like his photograph in the first one, so I went and had another one reprinted.
No one liked the photograph of me in the first one. Everyone said I looked like Mimi from the Drew Carey show.
Right. Now,
you can understand my trouble.
I spent $54 to get that done right there behind you. See, it's got the newer picture of you where you look like the host of a late-night horror movie show, but I think it's nice.
Idiotic. Never mind. I like, yes, it's
you
wonderful.
posed for that. I did that just for you.
Yes,
so
you did.
You're not going to, and the one in the hallway, same deal.
Okay.
So now you've got the preferred Chick McGee picture.
What am I?
No one else wanted it remade, but I did it for you.
If as long as we're doing this,
Thank you.
that is the photo that I don't like being used on
It is?
promotional material.
Oh,
Yeah, I hate mine.
That's the one.
Oh my
I hadn't
God,
shaved all day. I mean, no,
Yeah,
we
mine
did a whole
looks
new
stupid.
reshoot for it.
No. As long as we're doing this, that's a poster for a show we had a
Already
month
did.
ago.
That's kind of way over.
Yeah.
But we're doing a new version for our trip to Toledo.
Are we doing?
No.
Am I doing the Mimi photo or the new photo?
Oh, I'll do the new photo, but now I'm going to have to get a list. I'll have to send the staff a letter. Who wants PJ to have to do a new photograph of you?
Are we doing the full body ones like we talked about earlier?
That's for
'Cause no
the
one I
Cincinnati
never got
poster.
together.
Sorry I have to be here for this, Sam. I feel
Sorry.
like when I was a kid, my friend had to come to family therapy one day. This feels a little bit intimate right now.
I'm just taking it
That
all.
actually-
Okay. Now,
Like that Planet
we'll move
Earth
on.
show.
Speaking of those shows, we are going to be in Cincinnati and Toledo coming up this month. Thursday, March 27th, opening day. Cincinnati Reds will be at Smoke Justice, Covington, Kentucky, 6 a.m. We're going to have a great time, brought to you by Field of Dreams Whiskey Company. And then the next day, Friday, March 28th, Glass City Center, downtown Toledo, brought to you by Frickers and Field of Dreams Whiskey. It'll be fun. Right now, if you're just joining us, thank you very much. You've missed a lot. It's the Bob and Tom program. We're coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
As a matter of fact, we don't know if it's time yet.
What?
yeah.
Oh, is it time?
Sam Miller, we've been waiting all morning to find out when exactly is it time to rock, and we have the rock clock here with us.
Is it,
Right.
Ace, is it time to rock?
No. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Just a flat no.
Time to rock. That was
Not according to the rock clock.
No.
Once again, welcome
You're
back.
out of your element, pal.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom program. Now, let's meet our guest once again. He is comedian Sam Miller. Sam is a large fellow. How tall are you?
6'6".
6'6".
Yep.
And how much do you weigh?
360 pounds.
Yeah. No. You carry it well.
I love being big sometimes. I like it when old ladies ask me for help in grocery stores.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's really easy and they're so happy. Like, yeah, and I was like, I was already up here.
I'm one of those ladies.
Yeah, I love that.
Now, you're on the road. Any unusual gigs of late since we last saw you? Any unusual spots for you?
So you guys know my history with recovery. I've been clean and sober 16 years. years, got in a lot of trouble.
I forgot what was your drink of choice?
Meth.
That's right. Meth, of course.
I've been doing comedy in a lot of prisons, so I've done 4 prison shows.
Wow.
It's been good for the most part. There was a weird one. So usually when I perform in prisons, it's for folks that are short timers. They're doing less than a year left on their sentence. I did one for life sentence folks that aren't getting out. Way different vibe. And I was incarcerated some back in the day, so I know the score. Anyway, I did this show at this prison, and I don't want to say what prison it is. I don't want to get in trouble. But I do this show at this prison. It's going really well. So a lot of my material is about criminality, incarceration. They don't like those jokes. But what they love is my jokes about big women. That's what unites the inmates of America. Our love for big women.
Really?
Yeah. I learned that. But anyway, there was a guy in the back. Okay, I've never told this story before, but there's a guy in the back who is being weird. All the other inmates are having a good time. After the show, I'm hanging out. We're being friendly. It's nice. This guy comes up to me and he goes, "Hey," and I was like, "You talk weird," He goes, "I really liked your jokes," and I was like, "Thanks, man." And he goes, "Do you know who I am?" And I was like, "No." And he goes, "I'm a bit of a celebrity myself."
Is that right?
And my heart started to drop, and then he just straight up told me, he goes, "I was a serial killer."
Whoa.
Oh.
And I found out who it was after the fact and all this stuff. But in that moment, I love Silence of the Lambs, Mindhunter, all these serial killer shows. In that moment, I was like, never again. Never again. I'm done with all of it. But here's the thing, though. I am in a conversation with this dude, and I'm thinking about, this is, the most awful of all human beings. In front of me, right? But I'm in a conversation with him, and he told me, "I was a serial killer." And I looked at him, and I was like, "Looks like you're doing a lot better now."
Yeah, what do you say?
Exactly.
I hope you're done.
You want a koozie, dude?
So how's that going?
Yeah, jeez. Did you look him up afterwards?
I did, and it sucks. And the reason why I did, and it sucks. He sucks.
Yeah,
like I said, I know some guys that are heavy. I've done some stuff that I'm pretty ashamed of. I was never violent.
Right.
But, I got in some fights and stuff like that. But that's different. And it was funny because even the other inmates, they're not messing with that dude. Because he's weirdo. He's off brand,
So did you say, which joke of mine was your favorite?
This is the thing about it, right? Like I said, none of the other inmates were hanging out with him. He was in the corner by himself the whole show. He didn't laugh at anything. He smiled at me the whole time.
Great.
Because
that's exactly the way I think it should go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I think the whole time he was waiting to walk up to me and tell me that.
Man.
And that's the reason I don't tell people who he was, because he can kick rocks. He's not on Bob and Tom. I am.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I'm not gonna give this guy press.
Right.
Yeah, we had a very similar experience. We played softball against the hardcore women's prison. We did it on the air one morning.
Oh, that's awesome.
And do you remember what happened?
I wasn't there. This was before me.
You got hit on by Eileen Wernos, didn't you?
Boy, what a crab.
But it was a very similar experience. One of the ladies, it turned out, was part of a famous murder. And I had heard when they came up, you know who this is? No, and the same deal. And that's very creepy.
Yeah, and I think it really bummed me out because I love performing in prisons. It's wonderful to me. I recently did a Valentine's Day thing, and it was inmates that had their wives there, and I had been in that prison before, and they're introducing me to their wives, and it's the coolest.
Yeah, that's nice.
Vibe. Yeah, it's amazing. And,
was it conjugal day or something? Did they
No, it's just they have, because these are all these are mostly drug offenders, pretty minor.
Oh, so they're on their way out.
Yeah, this wasn't the place with the...
I see, with the serial killer.
Yeah, with the serial killer. Yeah, and what's weird is I hesitate to even tell that story because I don't want people, because it's not really like that. That was a one-time
Sure. So it shouldn't stop you from doing other prisons.
No, God, no. I'm going to do it even more. I love performing in prisons. And also the cool thing is you can perform in the afternoon. Because they're there. They're there.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to wait for people to get off of work.
They were giving me the light, then suddenly it dimmed. I said, that's the last time I do a midnight show.
Are you in a loud prison right now? Do you need to have some peace and quiet? Maybe you need Raycon's everyday earbuds.
Oh, nice.
How about that? Raycon's has active noise cancellation. It can drown out the most maddening of sounds. Raycon's everyday earbuds are your quieting sidekick for the gym, work, or phone calls, offering premium audio that goes where you go. And Raycon's latest model, better than ever, 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once, and Raycon's quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging, 90 minutes of battery. And Raycon's half the price of other premium audio brands with similar features. If you don't love them, they offer a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom and get 20% off the best-selling everyday earbuds. Brought to you by Raycon. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
I've been trying to find this all day.
Oh, my God.
Playing with your iPad?
Oh, there's
Time to Rock?
Is it time to rock, Ace?
No, it's Melissa Etheridge.
It's Melissa Etheridge and similar
Thank you,
features.
Ace. We agree on this.
You don't like this tune?
That's a great song.
Oh, that's a great
She got mad
song.
at me. I was joking with her. She got mad at me. I will never.
That's a
listen to her
terrific
again.
song. Similar features by Melissa Etheridge. Double thumbs up. Now,
You just wanted to find that?
What happened?
Because he
And
said
play it?
similar
Because
features
And
in
the Raycon.
Thank you.
It
Okay,
says
sorry.
similar features.
And every time he says that, I think of that great song.
And I do too,
I got you.
sadly.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't.
Then I tried to find it, and just by mistake, for a change, I hit the wrong button.
I don't think that happened at all.
You're
listening to the Bob and Tom Show. We're experiencing technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned.
I want to mention that Sam Miller and Willie G tomorrow night and Saturday night, Peoria at the famous Jukebox Comedy Club. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
Josh, what are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Hello and welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's go right to the phones.
That's good. Just like him, yeah.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello. Is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Oh, hi, Mr. Obvious. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Well, thanks for calling. What seems to be the problem, caller?
Oh, Mr. Obvious.
Yes?
I think I've got a critter stuck in my pipes under my kitchen sink.
Huh, a critter, huh? Some sort of animal? What makes you think that?
I can hear him down there making noises.
Noises, huh? What sort of noises?
Well, you know, kind of a growling noise. Like a critter.
What's that sound like?
Well, it's sort of like You know, like that.
Huh. Critter under your sink, huh? And it's growling at you?
Yep. You can hear him down there. Sounds like he's trapped in the pipes or something. He's down there growling, kind of like.
Is he padding the park? What's going on?
I see. So this happens all the time?
Mostly it seems like it happens after dinner. When my wife rinses leftover food down the drain. You can hear him down there eating.
Eating?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like that.
Now, caller, is there anything else that seems to cause this growling?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems to do it every time she flips that light switch on by the sink.
Light switch, huh?
Yeah. There's the switch by the sink. But it don't turn nothing on. She'll flip it sometimes while she's doing the dishes, and boy, it makes him mad as anything.
Who else have you met? Whose voice did you? Anybody else?
I've met everybody I do except for Denzel Washington. He's the one I haven't met.
Is anyone upset by your imitation?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, thanks for bringing it up.
Yes, there's Kanye had a lot to say.
But really? He's usually so
I'm like, well, can you really count that as him being mad? That was just him being Kanye.
Yeah, there you go.
Shannon Sharp hates my impression of him. He cannot stand it.
I'm guessing because it's accurate.
You know, that's what I believe. I thought it was spot on. I thought it was amazing. And you know, the fact that Thanon doesn't like it is just offensive to me. But you know, some people,
I hear you.
Some people just, you know, skip. Some people just don't like mirrors, Skip. And when you see the mirror, you say to yourself, do I really sound like that? And I'm gonna be right there on the other side saying, yes, you do. Shannon hates it, man. It's everybody else. I haven't. And Ben Carson had a little bit to say, but you know, he ain't popping. So whatever. You know what I mean, he can say whatever. I pretty much it was a character pretty much.
He was sleepy.
It wasn't even an impression. I did these little cat hands. You know, the hands with the hands like this, and I would turn my face, and so many people would ask me, they'd come to my shows, can we do the Ben Carson pose? I was like, this is actually a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a thing, but so there's people sending me pictures posing like this. Even somebody sent me a picture of their cat doing it. Their cat. There was a picture of a baby. He was doing it. I was like, I did not know that this obscure impression had so much premise over you all night. I did not know that.
And what is he, like secretary of something?
He may be retiring.
He's secretary of housing.
We don't gotta, you know. Let's get past him.
We just want him to have, you know, something really high profile so you can bring it back.
Oh, I wish, man. You know, he just needs to go fill out an application and work at Arby's. I want to parody
Do you have a
that.
philosophy on doing impressions of people who are no longer with us?
Do I? I mean,
you're okay
can you
with
do Taft?
You mean William Taft?
William Howard Taft.
No, but my FDR is pretty dope.
You gotta
My
sit.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt, I definitely sit down for that. I don't do Teddy Roosevelt, but I do FDR. He has a back of a chocolate eclair. That's one of his famous quotes.
Jay Farrow is our guest. Check them all out at Q95.com. They got stuff listed way into 2025. It's going to be great. Hope to see you at some of the shows.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Josh Arnold's here, Christy Lee, Ace Cosby, Willie Griswold, and I'm Chick at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. Hello, Tom. Don't we have a special guest?
We do, and I want to treat our guests to something fun in a matter of moments. We do have to check in with Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk at some point because we have some very exciting things happening in the news. We are joined by comedian Sam Miller.
Hey.
A guy from the Great Northwest.
Mm-hmm. Olympia, Washington.
Where'd you go to high school?
A couple places.
Okay. You were the Fighting whats?
We were the Trailblazers.
Okay.
And I don't remember the other mascots. I don't remember high school that much at all, really. I got my GED.
Okay.
Yeah, I got expelled. But here's the thing. I'm one of 50 notable alumni they had a 50th anniversary. I won a 50 notable alumni thing from Timberline High School.
The school that expelled you?
Yeah. So there's 3 people that won that dropped out. And I am the only one who got expelled and won that thing. They
nice.
It's a comeback story.
It is a comeback story.
I have a quick question. What are the reunions like for your GED class?
I have not been invited. I think we had those in jail, actually.
I see.
That's where those are.
Sam Miller is our guest. Recently did a bunch of gigs in prisons. Yes. Kind of nice of you to entertain the folks. Mm-hmm. Have you strictly done the men's prisons or?
I haven't done a women's prison. I'm sure that's coming up. There are those, it's one of those things where you work one prison, before you know it, they're all reaching out.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah. Because it's you have the Department of Corrections. They run the prisons, and I've done that one in
How
Oregon.
much entertainment do they do?
Not a lot. It depends, it depends. A lot of times, it's outside funding that allows it to happen. So the show I did in some of the prisons were sponsored by colleges and stuff, like law departments and stuff.
Oh, interesting. Would you ever do an album like Johnny Cash?
I think that's just been done a lot. I'm into it. Yeah,
at prisons,
comedy albums.
What's his name? He did the crowd work special at the prison, and I would actually, my idea, which is kind of a wild card move, would be I would like to go into a prison and do a stand-up comedy workshop and teach inmates how to do comedy and then release that.
And then do an open mic night for
Man, that's a great idea, Sam.
Yeah.
And actually, Metallica played a prison a few years ago.
Metallica's in the news today, Ace.
Oh, well, then we can make a good segue there before we get back to Sam. What's Metallica doing now?
They're bringing their performance from Mexico City straight to viewers' faces thanks to Apple Vision Pro. Metallica's show is going to be delivered in an immersive concert experience on VAR and VR headsets Friday, March 14th. Filmed during the sold-out finale of their M72 World Tour last year, you will have a 180-degree high-definition viewing experience and immersive spatial audio. The concert experience features the band's iconic hits, of course, Whiplash, One, and Enter Sandman. Apple built a custom stage layout featuring 14 of their immersive video cameras, including some that moved around the stage. If you do not own one of the $3,500 headsets,
which is all Metallica fans,
you could you can book a Vision Pro demo to experience Metallica's performance at your local Apple store.
Oh, I did read about this. I mean, it's so authentic. You put the headset on and the show starts 45 minutes late. You have to go buy a $150 T-shirt and a $20 Coke. Very realistic.
I think the Coke would be more than that.
Yeah, who's going to pour beer on me?
Are you a fan, Josh? Do you like the Metallica?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Sam, you?
I'm on the fence. I was just remembering when you were reading that story, though, that when I was in jail, there was somebody had done graffiti and wrote Metallica, but they spelled it wrong. I was like, I just gotta stop getting locked. This place sucks.
Wow. That means it's time to rock.
It is time to rock.
At last.
Little Pantera.
Yeah, I like their Unplugged album. Was that guy being tortured? What's going on with that?
Good stuff, Tom. That's right.
People love it.
No, people are drunk. Now let's talk to Sam. Sam, you mentioned that the fellas in the prisons, they loved your jokes about the big girls.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you are a big fellow.
I am indeed.
You're like 6'5", 6'6", 300 something. Big man, not fat, just big. This is maybe too personal. Is your wife a woman of size?
She is, and I have no problem talking about that, and I love other big women, too. I am a faithful fella, but it's always exciting. Anytime I'm touring in the Midwest, I was just in Kansas City. I am a faithful man. However, if I wasn't, high target environment. There are a lot. A lot of big women. I know there's big women out here. I know there's big people in the Midwest. I know there are because all the toilets are loose. That's how you know. They all got a little rock to them. That's how you know you're in big people country.
You can kind of move it like a DJ.
Yeah, it's got that gap in the caulking, just smiling at you.
Good to know.
Yeah, that and the ruts in the grocery store. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah. They get those little ruts. You'll spill something and it pools in the middle. Like,
wow, I've never noticed. That's fascinating. We're talking with Sam Miller, comedian. We're also hanging out with Willie G, Patty G, the G twins, and we've got Christy Lee right over there at the Silac Insurance News. Let's squeeze a news story, and you got another one for me?
Yeah, the wife of Ghost Adventure star Aaron Goodwin has been arrested for allegedly trying to hire a hitman to have him killed. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, this story's insane.
Man, Victoria Goodman taken into custody on charges of solicitation to commit murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Police allege Miss Goodwin, or Mrs. Goodwin, aimed to have her husband killed while he was filming his ghost hunting show with Zach Bagans. A great show, by the way. Couple married in August of 2022 at Disneyland's Haunted Mansion. I didn't know that was an option.
And the poor guy claims, he goes, I thought we were in a happy marriage.
Yeah, he was shocked, wasn't he?
And you know the show, Christy,
yeah,
and I'm a fan of it as well. He's a sweetheart.
He is. He is.
And this is the one where they have the microphones and they go in scary places listening for ghost sounds.
Yeah, they have cameras, all kinds of tech.
So she's been arrested for actually plotting this guy's death?
Yeah, she was communicating with an inmate in a Florida prison about getting out of her marriage and apparently set aside $11,515 to pay the alleged hitman.
That's the going rate?
It seems cheap.
Well, there's service fees.
I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how does why isn't it like a $11K? Why is there extra?
Police learned of the alleged plot after corrections officers found and seized the inmate's contraband phone at his Florida prison. She, of course, has denied the alleged role in the murder for hire plot. But, man.
That's a smooth talker to be in prison and be like, I know your husband's famous, but what about me?
That is creepy.
Yeah. She says she was just like she was, because she was texting things like, am I a bad person for wanting him dead and not just breaking up with him? And she was like, well, I was just sort of speaking figuratively. The cops are like, I don't know that you were.
Not if you offer money and put a dollar
Yeah, exactly.
on it.
And sent the would-be killer the guy's schedule, the shooting schedule.
Right.
He's going to be at these spots at this time.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, hypothetically, if I was to give you $11,500 to kill him on Tuesday, would that work?
And by the way, here's his location.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Poor
very
guy.
scary.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. We got a lot of action coming up. I'm very excited about it. I do want to mention
We have Al Jackson coming up.
we got Willie G.
We can cancel that.
And we got Sam Miller coming up at the Jukebox in Peoria, where Al Jackson was just playing a few weeks ago.
There you go, see? There's good.
We'll be back with the boys. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom. And I'm Tom.
To conquer and win, we're gonna be in the Super Bowl.
Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, Q95 with Luciano Gaspacho
in praise of the Indianapolis Colts.
In a great praise.
Phenomenal.
Here's to a big Super Bowl win this next year.
We hope that you get to sing the national anthem at the Indy 500 next year, Luciano.
Big a star like me, how are they going to refuse?
Bob, a lot of celebrities were in town for the Indianapolis 500, which of course took place yesterday, including a guy from the National Association of Broadcasters who has honored us by stopping by our show this morning. Of course, I'm talking about Mr. Ralph Bonorama.
Hey, guys. I just want to let you know that I really respect what you're doing here. I think it's a shame that more kids can't watch your show. Oh, it's on radio. Well, never mind, man.
You may wonder about the Hoosier Dome, they call it. Now, when the Colts moved here, they were considering changing their names to the Trojans. Then we were going to rename this place the Con Dome.
This guy walks into a psychiatrist. Yeah. He says, I feel like I'm a dog. Really? Yeah. The psychiatrist says, how long have you felt this way? He says, ever since I was a puppy. Go by. All right, it's a helium Monday, so we should do this properly. Okay. You ready to sing along with it? Mm-hmm. Oh, that feels good. Here we go. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. It's helium Monday. That's right. The high point of your week's arrived. Oh, yeah. It's helium Monday with Bob and Tom. That's us, Bob and Tom.
And by golly, is it by God, you can listen to In Minot. You can. To KIZZ FM.
Kiz.
Lucky that doesn't start with a J.
Stop it!
That'll be one hell of a radio station.
Stop it. We'll be coming right back.
It's new Wax Off. Remove old wax and give your car a high gloss shine with Wax Off. Just jerk off the top and spray a smidgen on your vehicle and apply it with vigorous up and down motions.
Dr. Ruth, he kept undressing me with his eyes. Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed.
Continue.
Yeah.
Put a little extra menthol there on your cigarette.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Haji, put that shaving foam down. Haji, would you like to give your street address? Maybe that'll help some people contact you after seeing this tape. Dick. But the type of people that will be contacting you are medical experimenters, okay?
Dick.
I wonder if they replace his heart with a gallstone, if his body will still work. This portion of our show is brought to you by Walenda Brothers Coffee. Good to the last drop. New law firm in the news today.
Really?
Yeah, 3 famous attorneys have formed a new law firm.
Oh, really? Who are they?
Gary Hart, Ted Kennedy, and Richard Nixon.
What's it called?
It's called Dickum, Dunkum, and Cheatham.
I wish you wouldn't make fun of Gary Hart anymore.
Why?
The guy, I mean, he was 6 inches away of becoming president. You know what I mean?
Keep it in your pants, Jimmy. Get on your knees and pray. And when you get a Woody, when you get home to
What are we talking about? Woody Hayes. Of course.
So why do they have one of the main thoroughfares for people in that city? Why don't they build
a little
a tunnel or a bridge? Hey,
what a great idea!
Guy from USAC goes, golly, Earl, that might be a pretty good idea.
It turns and sways.
Okay. Well, thanks for the call. Have a great day today. We're going to move
And I've got
forward.
one more thing. May I say one more thing? I've been waiting 20-some years for this. Is everybody listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
Okay. Chick, go back 20-some years, 1998, Fort Wayne, Indiana, all weekend with me.
What?
There we go.
Yes. Finally.
I have, okay, whatever you say.
Okay, remember, and listen to this. You went by your real name when you checked in, and you invited me for the weekend. Now, wait.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get shot for this. And you ordered grapes and Miller Lite beer.
Yeah, that sounds like me, all right.
That's right.
Yep, that's me, okay.
Okay, Deborah, we got to go here. Christy, give me the teaser.
That couldn't have gone better.
Yeah.
Somehow I blame you.
Ah, boy. Where do we go from here?
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the...
Details about that show and advance tickets right now at Q95.com for your dining and dancing and comedy pleasure.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac Insurance News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Willie Griswold. Hey. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
Ace Cosby's here. Another successful joke of the day. I'm Chick McGee. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio. And, Tom, we have a special guest.
A couple of them. Joining us in the studio, we have the big man. He is comedian Sam Miller. We are going to be joined on the satellite, I think, by comedian Al Jackson. There we go.
Alfred.
You know, look how relaxed he is. He's in a big red chair, just sitting back.
I won the award for the weirdest camera shot of the day. It looks like the camera that's in a waiting room when you're at some kind of facility to see a friend. Yeah, I had Richard Jefferson on my pod yesterday, so I adjusted the shot for a guy that was 6'9", but then he sat in this tiny chair next to me, so I didn't get a chance to rearrange my shot. So this is what happens when a regular person sits in an NBA player's chair.
Cool.
Wow, how'd the interview go?
It was really cool. He came in to call the Nuggets game yesterday, so he is best friends with my podcast partner from Survivor. They've been best friends since they were kids. And so he's in town and they hung out and he was like, "Oh, do your pod?" I was like, "Okay, let me change everything in my house."
So now how does one hear this podcast, comedian Al Jackson?
You can just go to My Safe Word Is More. It's on my Instagram, and it's if you can find me, you can find My Safe Word Is More. So please check it out. It's doing great. The support is overwhelming, Tom. I appreciate it. Now, Survivor fans, I didn't realize Survivor people are their own community. Mm-hmm. I don't watch the show, but it's a borderline cult. It's beautiful.
Well, we were really into the very first season. Remember that?
Yeah.
The whole show, we lost our minds about it.
Jeff, it was 26 years ago?
Until? What was the problem?
I remember.
The last big challenge of Survivors?
Yeah. Carve an Idol.
Carve an Idol?
No, I still like, Jeff Probst. That show, I think, has been, is it 26 years, maybe?
I don't know. Their seasons and years are different.
Yeah, sometimes there's two.
But I think I think there's like 50 episodes, but I think it went on the air. I think it went on the air either in 99 or 2000.
Yeah, I think it's 26 seasons.
And Jeff Probst looks exactly the same as he did then.
Yeah, he does not age.
Yeah, so I always like talking to him. One of the guys on our
survivors that have died from natural causes. It's been on that long.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Richard Hatch died, didn't he?
No.
It was a different Richard Hatch. Yeah, because I swore he did too.
No,
Okay.
And it turned out to be a different.
He won the first one. The guy that was his compadre is deceased, the older fellow.
Oh, okay.
But
Rudy, somebody remember that?
Yeah, that's exactly correct. Now, Al, interestingly enough, our guests, Sam Miller and then Willie G is here. They're going to be heading to Peoria's Jukebox Comedy Club.
Yes.
And the echoes of laughter from when you were there will still be floating around the air. You were just there a month ago.
I can't tell you how much I love that club. And Josh Arnold was like, it's a club that you will never forget. And I was like, what is he talking about? And I went there, and just the owner, Dan is such a passionate comedy fan.
We love him.
He loves comedy.
Yes.
So many people say they love comedy. He loves comedy. You can just feel it. I've never done a club like that. You guys are going to love it.
Yeah, it's unique and fun and wonderful and odd. And he's great.
Yeah, this is my second time, and the first time was was special.
Now, our guest, Sam Miller, is fresh from his prison tour, Al, which is interesting.
That's so cool.
And I don't mean like a tour like he was in as an inmate, although that...
Not this time.
Yeah. To clarify. Have you ever played a prison, Al?
No, I didn't. I thought you had to be like super famous, like James Brown or somebody would go play a prison.
Or Johnny Cash.
You know, Richard Pryor did a few. I didn't know you could do it as a comic. Is there somebody that books a tour?
I was just gonna say it's Josh's old comedy. Oh, you're working a prison. Who books that?
I don't headline the A-level prisons. I do B and C. B and C level prisons.
Wow. Again, a lot of inside comedy.
Do you think there's a prison called the Palace? Well, someday you'll get to the Palace.
But mom is crying when you're performing there.
That's right.
I would imagine that all prisons have their own inside lingo, much the way this show does. Every business has inside stuff, and that's why Al calls. I should point this out to Sam. You may find this hard to believe, Sam. Al is trying to make me even hipper by getting me tuned into the current lingo.
Is there any room?
I know. I can know exactly what you're thinking. So, Al, what is our word today that I need to learn?
Tom, there are certain words that I look up and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I'll ask Tom about that. And then there's certain times when somebody hits you with slang and your face shows that you clearly don't know what it means. And you can tell that person is like, oh, you're of a certain age. That happened to me. So I'm going to put it back to you and see if you know what this means. Tom, what does diva down mean?
Oh, presumably diva, meaning someone who's difficult to work with, thinks a lot of themselves.
Hey.
But the down aspect of it.
I almost said Pat, but I didn't.
So if like Pat would say Godwin unprepared for something, it's sorry, diva down.
Diva down.
Can't get the lyrics out. What is that correct?
That's pretty close. Yeah, you pulled it out. Willie, do you know what that means? That's how I would take it. It just means that like, oh, that didn't work.
Yeah,
that sucks.
I've never heard it like that ever. No, diva down.
How would you use it, Al?
Oh, just like when you would go, we were going to go to the outdoor concert. We've been ready. It's the end of the summer. We were waiting for it. We get there, and to park, it's $250. So we just turned around and left. Diva down. And it's just like, obviously, I only have heard girls say it to other people. I've never heard a man use it, but
I'm sorry. I kind of think maybe, and I may be on a limb here, but that might have to do with RuPaul's Drag Race a little bit.
Yeah.
Because diva down happens a lot on that show. Like it gets down on there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like a drunk lady walking in heels.
Well, and they fall. They do fall when they're performing sometimes. And
that makes sense.
I'm surprised they don't fall more often.
That's the origin.
It might be.
Yeah, I have never watched that.
Really? It's so good.
Or like betting for rich children. Being like, oh my God, Hart and Finn got the diva down, you guys. You got to check this thing. Yeah, it's cozy.
Man, I went for the trifecta, but glittery tiara lost.
That's great. It really changed my life when I realized, like, when there's 20-year-olds that look at me like I'm a seasoned old man, and I'm like, oh, I still feel young, but slang words like diva down, I'm like, oh, it's happening.
We all do.
The process is occurring.
I'll feel young. But
in that case, it's just a matter of watching that one show, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
And since there are so many shows out there, it's almost impossible to keep track of what's happening. Prison lingo. Did you learn anything when you were in Stir? Is that still a thing?
I never heard that.
Or upstate? That's a thing, right, Al?
From like my dad. I didn't mean it to sound like that. I was just thinking about one that I've never heard since I got out. But have you ever heard anybody referred to as a truck? That man's a truck.
No,
or even a dump truck. Have you heard that before?
No,
Jackson.
Does it mean something you can discuss on the radio?
Yeah, it's totally. Yeah, it's just someone who's bad at a game or something. So you play dominoes with a partner. And go, I would be winning, but I got freaking these guys a truck, like.
So he's messing you up?
Yeah, he's messing me up.
I've heard
I got truck over here.
During football in the NFL, you get trucked, you get run over. You know,
yeah,
just trying to tackle a guy, you get run over. He got trucked.
I love that. Yeah. I could see that. Yeah, just like something that's uncontrollable because especially in a game like dominoes, you need your partner to be able to read you.
Yeah.
And it can cost you the game if they're just messing up. So yeah, I could see that's cool. I like the simple ones.
I just read an article about slang, and one of the terms was truckin'. And they had this really lame description of what truckin' meant. It's based on that cartoon from years ago.
The big guy
with the big foot. Yeah. That's what truckin' is.
I watched a documentary on that guy. What was his name?
R. Crumb.
R. Crumb.
You guys want to hear my new favorite text slang?
Yes.
Jess Hooker taught a handful of us this yesterday. She was telling us that this was sent to her and she didn't know what it meant. Do you guys know TLDR?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's so funny in that it's as rude a thing as you can text somebody, I think.
Yeah.
She said she wrote this text. Do you know what it is, Al?
No.
She sent her sister this text, and she got TLDR back, and she goes, what does that mean?
Is it till late or something?
It means too long, didn't read.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So I have decided I don't care how long the text is that I get.
Pretty good.
In fact, the shorter, the better.
Yes.
And I'm just writing back TLDR.
Yeah.
I write really long posts on my social media, and people will be in the comments. They're like, TLDR, but I really like your comedy.
It's so funny to let the person, they took the time to let you know that was too long. I didn't read it. I couldn't possibly be bothered.
What is the best source to catch up on all this stuff?
Kids?
Yep.
I think.
Yes.
My nieces and nephews.
You just hang out with
kids,
There's no, magazine or handbook for it. I'm sorry. I know that's what you want.
Well, no, because they show up in crossword puzzles. This will be in a crossword puzzle next week, and you're like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
And then now that's a good one though. Too long, didn't read.
So funny.
That's a good one. Well, good to know. Oh, hey, look at the time. Al, we'll look forward to talking to you again soon.
Kids, I love y'all so much. Good to see y'all.
Love you, Al.
Thank you very much. Now, we got to move forward here in life, and I've got to check in with Josh about his feet. They okay?
They are okay because I've got the orange insoles in, my friends. That's right. If you work on your feet all day, you're putting stress on your body. I'm talking to you, farmers, doctors, teachers, servers. If you're walking around in shoes that have tiny, flimsy liners inside them, well, guess what? You're getting zero support. You might be experiencing back pain, hip pain, knee pain. A lot of that stuff starts from the ground up. You need better support, and that's where Orange Insoles come in. They offer arch support and a deep heel cup that work better to help alleviate all your aches and pains.
Almost no matter who you are, with the exception of maybe swimmers.
Yes, they did come out with orange flippers, but they decided that the market was not responding.
Not a lot of call for it.
Yeah.
So if you need some further support for your body, check out Orange Insoles. And athletes, listen up. They just released the brand new Orange Sport Insole. I don't know if you know this, but most athletic shoes lack true support. Whether you're walking, running, training, just moving around, Orange Sport will help keep your body aligned so you can perform your best. The thing that differentiates the Orange Sport from the regular insole, they feature this new and exclusive O-foam technology. It has a thin athletic profile, and it offers 3 times the durability and 40% more energy return. Find the right Orange insole for you. Go to orangeinsoles.com. You'll, whether you're wearing work boots, dress shoes, sneakers, you name it. There's no cutting required also. They come true to size, so you can keep those scissors in your scissor drawer. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day "We Want You to Be Happy" guarantee. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more.
Coming up, we have more embarrassing things to shop for in the news. Willie G, Sam Miller, Patty G, et al. And we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Comedian Tim Allen is here.
He goes, oftentimes, you hear this a lot. Yeah, oftentimes the technology they learn here at the race is translated into your family car. And I went, yeah, right. This year, the Chevy's offered the Indy Celebrity, a 900 horsepower celebrity wagon. So I'm like, gosh, George, this thing's really got some pickup, doesn't it? I got the kids to school in about 6 seconds. We're having lapping practice next week with all the other girls' PTA. She's running the Offie. I'm doing the Buick. And Betty's got the Chevy High-Tech. I pulled the trailer right out from under the boat, George. This baby's got some guts to it. Love Sears. Do you? It's Craftsman tool department makes my nipples rock hard. She always figured we should grunt like pigs. The little primate you are. Don't speak to your mother. You grunt like the pigs you are. Ever try to take a steak away from your husband? Here, honey. We're trying to grab meat from a man while we're just like dogs. I like going through the house rewiring stuff. That's my favorite thing. One of those big tool belts. Yeah. 2 cordless Makita drills hanging low. But you gotta know how to wear it, otherwise your butt crack shows. You ever notice that? Hey, what is that? A pencil holder over there, Bob? I'm gonna hike that up. I got some spackle. I'll figure out that butt crack. I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. We'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob. I got kids eating food in this kitchen. Get out of here. Go to Miner Me a Dovetail out there or something, Bob. I just cruise around my house like Bob Vila, with a bad headache. Just looking for stuff. I notice Grandma's Easy Lift chair isn't moving quite as quick as I'd like it to. So I popped down the hardware store, pick up a compressor, some hose, some coax cable. I wire that sucker up. I forget Grandma lost some weight in the years I look at it. Got the 140 pounds a little too high, isn't it, Grandma? Shot that bitch halfway across the kitchen there. Doilies following her. Sorry, Grandma. I'll dial that baby down as soon as I rewire Grandpa's hearing aid. I got a preamp on that son of a bitch.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God.
Now that's manly.
Presiding over a symbolic condom roast in his Catholic church's parking lot in Waterbury, Connecticut. Yes,
I love those.
The Reverend Joseph Looney protested.
Mesquite condom roast. Very tasty.
I'd like that blackened, please. It makes it look bigger.
And they look so good at a shish kebab, too. A little pepper, a little bell pepper, condom, tomato.
What's the name of this Reverend?
Oh, Reverend Joseph Looney. I'm not kidding.
No. Unbelievable. I'm Casey Kasem, and here's the American Top 40. Is it just my imagination, or is my head just a bit too big for my body? And here's my wife, Karima Kasem. Show him the Top 40s, honey.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Joe, we're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. Everybody's here. Josh and Ace, Christy, Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. We have a special guest.
Pat Godwin.
Who?
Well, Pat Godwin. Don't forget him.
We're fighting.
We are not fighting. That's what you guys are fighting about, whether or not you're fighting.
We do.
I understood we were fighting.
What happened?
It's not?
Joining us in the studio, I like to call him the big man.
Well, never mind that.
He is comedian Sam Miller.
Before you call somebody a big man, you should ask them if they like being called the big man, because sometimes big men do big men things and beat you up.
I would never.
You forgot the word easily.
Yeah, these are all possible.
I haven't put my hands on anybody in like a year or two.
Then you're due.
Year or
I gotta
two.
say, buddy, that's not enough time to be bragging about it.
Yeah.
You gotta separate it a little bit.
Decade would be a nice word. Sam, okay, what is it again? 6'6",
360.
6'6", 360. Wow, that's a big fella.
He's a hunk of gristle, huh?
Yeah, there you go. But not.
You should see my body stuff is crazy.
What do you mean?
Like poops, farts.
Thanks for that.
It's really
Body
wild.
stuff, huh?
Yeah,
really
like
regret.
everything I do. Even my yawns are impressive. It's like,
That's an impressive yawn right
This weekend, Sam and I are sharing an Airbnb. I'm going to treat it like a nature show.
Yeah.
I'm going to film it. I'm going to see what the big guy's up to.
That's like staying with a bear.
I sleepwalk and I sleep do other stuff.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm a sleep hugger.
Wow. I think it's time for a song from Pat Godwin. Pat's got the #1 album out there right now in the world of comedy. It's called Hotel Pool. Pat, we haven't heard much from you today. I know you're.
Holy hell, that sounds great.
Yeah, it does.
On there.
Basking in the glory of your album. But how about a song?
We have Sam Miller. You don't need a song from me. Funny Sam in the sobriety. He was in jail, now he's free. Likes big girls with big old teeth. Sam Miller, boy, you don't need a song from me. All right,
he's blushing.
This comedy will bring you euphoria. He and Willie are in Peoria. Sam Miller, you don't need a song from me.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Thank you, Pat. Nice plug for your gig this weekend in Peoria.
I think I just peaked.
When Godwin writes a song about you.
The rest of my life is going to be down.
Let me ask you, now you've got your arms splayed out. I can't help but notice a lot of ink, as they say.
Yeah.
A lot of ink. Any recent tattoos, or are these all old?
I got one on my left calf. It's a strange one. I showed Christy yesterday.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
What is
it? It's like a cartoon knife and a cartoon gun, and they're angry at each other. And the gun is holding a knife, and the knife is holding a gun.
Oh,
so it's a gun that brought a knife to a knife fight, and a knife that brought a gun to a gunfight.
And it's in a Looney Tunes style cartoon-esque.
I see.
And you stop smoking pot.
I've had this idea. You know, a lot of times people are like, oh, they're like, you get a tattoo, and it's like, what's that mean? Oh, it's like, this is for my grandma. Like she had the nose thing or something. I don't know. And
cocaine habit.
Some people call it a nose thing.
Yeah, you got it.
Wow. Grandma blow. Not that kind.
This tattoo means it doesn't mean anything. I just thought it was
That
cool.
sounds to me like a sort of a poignant comment on societal violence.
Yeah.
Or
it's a knife with a gun and a gun with a knife.
Or the lunatic ideas of a
madman.
Well, can we take a picture of it and post it?
Indeed, you can.
Okay, I'd like to do that. Once again, hanging out with Sam Miller. But Sam, I know you're an experienced comedian. And you have lived a, let's just say, a colorful life.
I have.
I think that's fair. You've been in jail. You've been in rehab. You are successfully sober for quite some time now. Congratulations on that, certainly. But that doesn't mean that you know everything about comedy. Even Tiger Woods has a swing coach.
When you do this, even Ace shakes his head at like, what the hell is he talking about?
As Christy once said, what if someone's listening to the show for the first time and they said, I'm going to give it 5 minutes, and they've already quit. It's time now.
I think there's several people listening for the last time.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Ace.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
Now, yesterday, Josh, you were talking about cremation.
Yeah.
My aunt passed. Ramen. When she was cremated, we put her remains in an hourglass. She joins us now every family game night.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
I like that joke.
Brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save 40% on the new Sleep Number Special Edition Smart Bed. It's for a limited time and exclusively at a Sleep Number store.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. If you're just joining us, we are here in the Bob and Tom program in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Now, I got a letter.
Okay.
We were talking about embarrassing things. Sometimes you're sent out to buy things. This all started with a discussion of, would you go out and buy, say, your lady friend her cigarettes if you don't smoke? Would you buy her tampons?
Happily buy her tampons, yes.
Dear Bob and Tom, as my mother aged, she needed adult diapers.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And she would ask me on occasion to go get them. And as any good son, of course, I would.
Right.
However, if the lady at the checkout was young and pretty, I would always repeatedly make comments like, wow, I hope these are the size my mother needs. Yeah, I guess this is the size my mother wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be rough. You want to just pass it along. Unless, I suppose if you're, a very open person.
That's where delivery comes in handy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would have them delivered.
If you were wearing them?
No, well, yeah, but even when my mother was in that situation, I had them delivered to
So would
her.
it be wrong to say to the clerk, hey, she's about your size, so what size adult diapers do you wear?
Well, that might
you wouldn't say that.
No, see, you go. You look like a hero to whoever's checking you out.
But every store, from hardware stores to drugstores, have self-checkouts. Nobody
That's
has to say
true.
sure,
You don't have to talk to anybody.
Yeah, but if you're standing there hovering over the adult diaper section.
Somebody suggested to me, because once again, I'm moving, that you use adult diapers to pack your plates in. You can, put them in and then fold them over like that. And I kind of embarrassed to even try it because I don't want to go buy adult diapers.
Newspaper works just fine.
Bubble wrap.
Yeah, but you can't pee in newspaper.
You can't.
Thanks for going with pee.
Well, you can.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Is that going to hamstring the comedy world? We don't have cashiers anymore? Is that going to? I was talking to the cashier the other day. How about those, huh? Stuff like that? No?
Yeah.
I am terrible with cashiers. I have such a hard time with small talk. I'll always say something really heavy. I can't help it. I was at a cashier one time and I had listened to a podcast by an astronaut. And there's this astronaut. He does these podcasts and he's very depressed. And,
a sad astronaut.
Yeah, he's a sad astronaut. And they asked him, and they were like, what's the first thing you notice when you leave Earth? And he goes, how thin the atmosphere is. It's like a sheet. And that's what I told the cashier. And she's like, how's your day going? I was like, this astronaut said the atmosphere is a sheet.
Wow. Yeah. That weirded her out. Let's get back to the Silac Insurance News Desk with Christy Lee.
Doctors warn that they have been seeing an uptick in patients who've been mistakenly fingernail gluing and crazy gluing their eyes shut. This is The confusion often arises because some glue bottles and eye drop containers can be of similar size and shape.
I've been saying this forever.
Dr. Richard Davidson, an ophthalmologist with UC Health, told KUSA.
If you can't navigate a holder of glue,
you deserve this.
Which is which?
Well, the problem is we can't read the label.
Green cabbage glue.
Are the able? You're
What does
able
that
to
mean?
read them.
I'm not going to use a 12-foot-long reaching stick
Exactly.
to pick it up.
I'm going to look at it.
That's why you smell it.
These are
if
both.
you're
These are both glue.
If you're using eye drops, you can't see very well.
That's silly.
Why do you have 2 tubes of glue? The white one's the eardrop.
This is the
eye drop.
Also, who keeps their glue next to their eye drop?
That's a good point.
Crazy over there, does.
By the way, the doctor said mix-ups are not likely to cause permanent damage, but can be painful and require medical attention.
You deserve it.
Remove.
You deserve it.
I think part of this is who uses eye drops. Answer: stoners.
Yeah.
Ergo, the error.
I don't think that's. I think
This doctor is saying they're getting an uptick. I just think they need to do something to change the packaging. It's the same way when you go to the gas station, they've got a different hose for diesel. They need to have like all eye drops should be square or something.
You know when you go to like the gas station and they have like a coffee cup connected to the key?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we should do with your eye drops is like have like a stuffed animal or something.
I'm more concerned that you always use glue to help your wounds heal. And that's why you have how many tubes, for lack of a better term, of glue do you have over there?
Only 2 in this drawer. You understand that what we now call crazy glue was invented.
Yes.
I think it was during the Korean War to instantly seal wounds.
Yeah. So you understand though that you're not in the demilitarized zone right now.
Yeah, you're not at war.
You are not in country.
You're not in
Tom.
Pyongyang.
No combat. No, okay, guys, don't yell at Tom for the glue he has. I want him to accidentally seal his eyes shut and his mouth.
Did you see what Chick did?
Remember a couple of years ago, he's always sticking himself with glue, and then a couple of years ago, he ripped a bunch of his skin off with glue, and then he goes, it must have been on the table. Somebody didn't wipe the table down the right way.
You mean this scar?
Yes, that's from all the glue.
Well,
An Indiana University dental school employee has been arrested after allegedly stealing nearly $160,000 in gold.
What? Like from fillings?
According to WXIN, IU police were alerted in early March about an audit that revealed a fraudulent ordering scheme within the school.
Wow.
The 33-year-old suspect, Michael Frazier, is accused of ordering gold alloy dental products at least 34 times since 2020 and taking them for himself.
Yes.
He later confessed to the scam, telling officers he sold the dental supplies for cash at a gold buying store in Avon, Indiana.
And the sign gave me the idea. Cash for gold.
He faces charges of felony fraud and theft.
does this guy look like a rapper?
I don't know. Why would
Because
you
of the
say that?
grills,
Big
the gold
big
grills.
gold grill in front.
No, he's selling it. He's not
selling
using
it, yeah.
Oh, it'd be much funnier if he had all gold teeth.
Yes,
And,
yes.
We could play that great Steely Dan song.
What?
Your gold
Dan?
teeth,
What?
right? Chick, you're on board for the
I
Dan.
am not on board for your gold teeth.
You don't like that song?
Your
No.
Gold Teeth is a song?
Yes, by the great Steely Dan.
Not familiar with it. Anybody else?
I have a question. Is William Devane still alive?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I just saw somebody else was doing his gold commercial the other day.
Oh, that's wrong.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or,
yeah, a slightly younger man.
well, maybe Devane got, too big for his britches. You never know.
Steely Dan's too heavy for me. I'm more of an aluminum Dan.
Sam knows where he is.
Yeah.
Doing the Tom Pops.
Now, are you aware of the origin of the name Steely Dan?
I am not.
Oh, but please, bore us.
No, I don't know
And
this.
now, Adventures in Bore. With Tom
It's like
Griswold.
the name of a condom or something. It's something relatively naughty.
It's the name of a dildo in the William Burroughs novel, Naked Lunch. Yeah. Ooh. Seriously, that's where they got the name of
That
it.
tells me Naked Lunch isn't as cool as it sounds.
Yeah, it sounds really cool, but it's probably boring
It's
and dumb.
impenetrable and annoying.
Actually,
and no pun intended.
I'm going to write this novel. The last thing I want someone to read.
Yeah.
actually, you might enjoy it. It's about a lot of the things you've been through.
Oh. You like it?
No, I said he might.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not a former.
The typewriter has an anus.
Yeah.
I got to do that. I'm a talking book guy. And
audiobooks?
Yeah. You're not supposed to call them talking books?
That's a Stevie Wonder album.
You are a talking book guy.
It took me a while to even realize what you were shooting for.
That's a Stevie Wonder.
The way you said it, I would think you were a pop-up book guy.
You guys never heard about
That was a great album.
Yeah, we call them audiobooks, but
A talking book sounds like a magical thing in Harry Potter that comes awake and it reads to you. And
Yes, I
I'm trying to sleep talking book.
Now, it's time to move back to the news desk with Christy Lee. It's the Silac Insurance News Desk.
The FBI has issued a warning to be aware of malicious phishing text messages. We've been talking about this for weeks. According to a new report from Palo Alto Networks Unit 42, cyber criminals have registered over 10,000 domains to fuel a new wave of attacks targeting iPhone and Android users throughout the U.S. Some may have already encountered the toll road scam, text threatening users with bogus unpaid toll fees. The messages entice you to reveal personal and or financial information, including credit or debit card and account information. The feds say people who receive these so-called smishing texts should delete them immediately.
We all got them.
Oh, yeah,
recently
I got 'em.
when we were over in Iowa the next day.
Yesterday.
Did you?
Here's the thing, though. What about the real ones? You know, I got a legit one from Illinois a couple years ago.
They send them in the mail.
Yeah, you're not going to get a text.
Right. I told my mom, never click on a link. Go find them. You know what I mean? If they're like, oh, this is a toll receipt from Iowa, you know, and it's like, well, I was in Iowa. I'm going to go to the Iowa DOT.
Right. And you put it in,
Yeah, and a lot of scams, especially of older people.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is find the people doing this and then burn them at the stake publicly and say, hey, if you do this, you're going to be set on fire every Friday night. It is the worst
Sounds
crime.
about right, actually.
They're really getting a lot of. A friend of mine's mom, who was in her 90s, got scammed by one of these not too long ago.
but she didn't need all that money.
Oh, yes, she did.
I don't know about that. What's the worst that happens? She can't pay for her medicine and then she passes away?
Yeah.
She's 90.
She's very close.
Make room, greatest generation, okay?
Yeah. You're on your way out anyway.
Yeah, move over. Give me the money.
Oh, my God.
Okay, thanks for building our
Can
society.
I tell you about Simply Safe, Tom?
Oh, yeah. Please do.
That's right. We've got Simply Safe here at the Bob and Tom Studios. We trust Simply Safe to keep track of everyone. How would you like to have a Josh Arnold wandering around your place of business? That's why
even I don't want a Josh Arnold in my house.
You're darn right. Traditional security systems only take action after somebody's already broken in, and that is too late. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection, can help prevent break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. If someone's lurking around or acting suspiciously, agents see and talk to them in real time. Activate spotlights, can even call the police, all before they have the chance to get inside your home. And with Simply Safe, there's no long-term contracts or cancellation fees, and monitoring plans start affordably at around $1 a day. And Simply Safe has that 60-day satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Plus, get a load of this deal we've got for you. Go to simplysafetom.com and claim 50% off a new system with a professional monitoring plan and your first month free. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
We were talking about slang terms. I don't think the FBI is going to, the term smishing, I don't see that taking off.
Yeah, isn't phishing enough?
Yeah, I would think.
I think it's already taken
I think it's SMS.
SMS, yeah,
that's where they get smished.
Oh, I gotcha. As opposed to the email.
Right.
I don't like it.
Speaking of text, I just want to let you guys know.
Tom, we don't have enough time in the day to go over the things you don't like.
Smishing sounds like a porno move. Have you seen that new movie? She's getting smished. Yikes. She walks right for a week.
I just got a text from my wife, and all it says in all caps, Aluminum Dan, shut up. So I'm happy my wife's listening. Hi, Brittany.
Oh, that's sweet.
I love you.
Well, if she wants to go buy any Aluminum Dan albums, the tariff's now 25%.
Oh!
O'Reilly Auto Parts is where we are. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Brett Michaels is our guest, and can we talk music for just a second?
Sure.
You got a lot of TV stuff going on, of course, but this all started for you as a musician.
Right.
And let's go way, way back. Very first band that actually had a gig that you were in.
That was Laser. And let me explain the ridiculousness of the comedy of errors that is my life. We decided we wanted the AC/DC Lightning Bolt / Kiss Z. It was like an S. So we were Laser, Lazer. Right. Then we had no money for a backdrop
like Kiss had, right? So we decided we took one of the old school, I'm going way back, old school bed sheets. You remember they used to make those 3D looking bedspreads that have like a tiger so we had the band laser with a tiger backdrop. That was our backdrop. And then we went to Chess King, where we bought.
Love it.
Yes.
Chess King. Are they even still around anymore?
No, wait. I'm going back a few years.
I know you are.
I got our members only jackets, and we stopped into Chess King at the Capital City Mall, and they only had 3 of the 4 aluminum foil looking members only chromish jackets, and 3 of the 4 members had to walk around with it, and the other member, the drummer, was left out. And then we would change off the jackets, and we had our first gig in Marlon, or my friend Marlon at Jan's basement, charged 25 cents, and about 6 of the neighborhood kids came down, and we played a couple Kiss songs, and then what we didn't know, we just put the record on. Played along. We played along. Like, we don't know all of this song. We know the beginning of Rock and Roll All Night, and we went to we referenced the album after that.
Look at that.
Great.
Laser.
And may I ask what particular hair configuration was happening for you at that point?
It was, again, a combination of awful. We hadn't gotten that far.
A combination of awful and what?
We hadn't gotten
the other part.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. I know that a little bit.
Uh-oh, we have a phone call.
Hold on. Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, man, it's Donnie. Bye.
Hey, Donnie.
Hang on 1 second, Donnie. We got a special guest in the studio.
Hey, is Brent there?
He's here.
He's
here.
There you go.
Hey, Donnie.
Thought you it ain't poison, just like Journey with that Puerto Rican from Mexico. I'll say it right to Neil Short.
That's right.
Christy, could you make it any more obvious?
What?
We're just talking at work making fun of you.
Why?
What are you talking about?
Is that Hurricane Earl in your panties? Or you just happy to see him today?
Thanks, Donnie.
All right, thanks, Donnie.
Thanks very much.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Let me get that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, Shooty, we just landed. I'm in ATL. Just got in from TPA through MCO. Bra sizes, huh?
Yeah.
my last girlfriend, Karen, 34B. Always made me nervous. I was like, wow, trying to undo that, I felt like I was still 2 terminals away. I know. I had to call you guys today. I heard Christy talking about, different features on her phone that come in handy during sex?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, not to top you there, Christy, but I've developed a list of things that come in handy with your smartphones during travel.
Oh, nice.
Well, and if that goes smoothly, it can be better than sex some days. I know. What I like to do is take the virtual stopwatch on my phone and see how long it takes the Sky Hag to ask me what I'd like to drink during pre-board. Let's just set the over-under at 3 minutes. Any more than 3 minutes, just yell, "What's up in the galley, Sally?" I know. Trust me, she'll love it. Christy mentioned the flashlight. Well, here's a fun game. Take the flashlight on your phone and shine it way down to the crack of your seat back pocket. I know. You'll see a glimpse of what I call the Traveler's Trail Mix. It's almost like Vegas. Sometimes you'll find jewelry, sometimes even an iPad, but usually it's just toenails and tonsil stones. No whammy. I know. Oh, and this is a fun thing to do. Once they start boarding Zone 7 people, we've all had to sit by the crying baby, right? So take your phone and throw it at them. No, we've got something to cry about. Yeah, sorry about your colic, cowboy, but I've got 2 layovers, and we're already delayed because your mom can't break down a stroller in less time than it took to build Stonehenge.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, are you okay?
Enjoy the view from 38E. Hey, look, we're at the gate. We just landed. I'll call you from Phoenix. We just landed.
All right. Thanks, Kenny. That was very, very helpful.
People, here's what people don't understand
go
about
on.
the Bob and Tom Show. I get to be the official greeter of our guests.
Great.
And I believe we do have a guest waiting in the green room.
Sure.
And I would like to greet officially our guest,
Well, it's Jim Gaffigan.
Hi, how are you, Christy Lee?
How are you?
I'm good.
It's so nice
It's
to
great
see
to be
you.
here.
Not set up or anything.
You know
Wow, are you
that-
on you got your own reality show?
I do. It's called Nobody Really Cares What Christy Lee Does Behind the Scenes, but we're going to show it to him anyway. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you, Jim. It's so good to see you.
Okay, let's move. Let's show people what you eat back here, Christy.
Oh, well, my favorite thing is right over here. This is called chocolate-covered raisins, or I call Nirvana.
Sure. Have a.
And you know what's great is the way that's set up.
Going to the tournament?
You don't go, hey, we're going to go, the Willie and Sam are on tour. No, they're on tour. Tournament.
Wrong.
Welcome back.
Josh said drawer weird, too.
I say dryer, yeah.
He also says Farty Fire.
Yeah.
He doesn't say talking book.
And Harney. Superstitions on Talking Book. That's a great album. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee, Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Willie Griswold. I'm Chick. Hello. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and here's Tom.
Yeah.
We have a special guest.
We do. Comedian Sam Miller is here with us. Hey, talk with Sam in just a second. Got a couple things we've got to do here of import. For example, we're going to be hitting the road. We got shows coming up in Cincinnati and Toledo, and we are going to have some special shirts that we'll be selling.
When is that?
It's this month. It's going to be
end of March, right?
Thursday, March 27th.
What day?
Thursday, March 27th, Pat, will be at Smoke Justice, Covington, Kentucky.
I think that might be Elton John's birthday, March 27th. One along in there somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, that'll change everything.
That's right. Well, you've got to shop early because that'll be the stores will be packed.
We'll be in the Queen City.
That's right. Thank you, Willie.
Thank you, Willie. I expect more out of you than that. All right.
Celebrating Major League Baseball, and then Friday, March 28th, we'll be celebrating the famous Toledo Mud Hens at Glass City Center. Live broadcast each of those mornings. We'll have some fun. So details coming up. And we'll have some T-shirts we're selling. They'll benefit the great Cincinnati Children's Hospital and Ronald McDonald House in Toledo. So that'll be fun. In the meantime, we have Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. We need one more story out of you, Christy.
Oh, what do you want, Tom?
What do you got?
Whatever's on top there.
Yeah.
You don't want that one.
Can we just be honest for time? Just slap something together.
Just make it up.
Make something up, yeah.
Honestly, read a cake recipe.
Federal authorities say a Pennsylvania man going through security at a New Jersey airport
Not that one.
was found trying to smuggle a live turtle in his pants.
What?
Yeah, the TSA said the anomaly was detected by a body scanner finally. The body scanner guy goes, hey, wait, I got something."
I think I had like 3 or 4 of those turtles when I was a kid. Those little teeny tiny turtles you used to get at the dime store. I bet I bought 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah.
Wow. You get some mustard. They're so good.
I had 4 of them, but I had to get rid of them. I put them. I flushed them down the toilet, and then they encountered this tube of ooze.
Yes.
And they started messing around in it, and then they became Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This happened in Newark, where a TSA officer conducted a pat down on the man, determined he had something concealed in the groin area of
Heroes
his
in the
pants.
half shell, turtle power.
Is that a turtle in your pants, or are you happy?
Why would you
The
do
man
that?
reached into his pants and produced the 5-inch long turtle wrapped in a blue towel.
Hope he said ta-da.
The turtle was confiscated. Not clear if the turtle was the man's pet or why he had it in his pants.
I don't know why the turtle needs a towel. It's like, are you modest?
Yeah.
It's got a shell.
Yeah.
I knew a woman who used to sneak turtles in her pants.
Yeah.
Box turtles.
That was a snapper.
He was having a pretty good day there. Pat may have rescued that joke.
You like those turtle candies are pretty good, right?
Oh, yeah, those
Caramel
are
and
nice.
nuts.
Yeah.
Chocolate and caramel.
Keep them.
No kidding. Don't care for the turtles.
I laughed so hard at that turtle joke, I got a little bit lightheaded. And that's a problem with me somewhere.
You ever had a turtle head on an airplane, Christy?
A what?
Oh.
You know.
Thank you, Jim.
You know, the old turtle. Seatbelt signs on, you're going to look.
Well, someone kicked the music machine. It
I
sounds.
have no idea what he's talking
Sounds
about.
stuck.
You're a piece of food is already coming out.
Prairie dogging, turtle head, poking his head out. You know, one of those.
Now answer the question.
Seatbelts on. Can you play the music?
Are we
please?
doing this now? Is
Sure,
that
go
okay?
ahead. Light change.
March 13th. Here's Tom.
Wow, I didn't know this guy was born that early. In 1911, the birthday of L. Ron Hubbard, which of course means the Ron Hubbard in Spanish.
That's exactly right.
His mother, of course,
Several great documentaries on Scientology.
famous
Like,
Mother
go check
Hubbard.
it out.
I don't know anything about this guy.
Mother Hubbard.
Except he's responsible for the great Mission Impossible movies with Tom Cruise, so it's okay with me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And aren't there rumors that he's been frozen?
Tom Cruise?
No.
L. Ron Hubbard?
L. Ron Hubbard.
I think he's emotionally unavailable. You mean, yeah.
Isn't the rumor that his body's
I read an L.
on
Ron
ice?
Hubbard. I've read a couple of his books. Not the Scientology stuff, but like
Science
Battlefield Earth. And
Right.
And?
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Enough to start a cult?
I could see why people went, oh, yeah, I'll listen to what this
You know
guy
what?
has to say.
Just for fun, let's check in next week. Let's keep an eye on your text for the next 24 to 36 hours.
All right.
And see what happens.
Oh, my phone has turned into a copy of Dianetic.
TLDR.
Holy hell.
Happy birthday. Oh, great actor, William H. Macy. Not to be confused with Bill Macy.
Right.
Who was on Maude.
Right.
Man, there's Maude.
Well,
Terrific
he had
actor.
a mustache, didn't he?
Terrific
Macy?
actor.
Yeah.
William H. Macy's famous for what?
Fargo.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I know this guy. The rapper Common.
You know him? Really?
Yeah, because my high school had an area named after him. Most high schools. I have no idea. Who
Go check out a movie called Smoking Aces. Common's in that. It's a pretty good movie. It holds up pretty well.
Actor Emil Hirsch.
Yeah, he's good.
Very good.
He's probably my top 5 of meals.
Yes.
Zola.
Nope, don't care for him.
What other ones are there?
Emil Joaquim, SNL. He's great.
Okay.
Emil. Free. I mean,
There's no free meal.
It's been a long.
There's no such thing as a free meal.
The sniper.
There you go. Thank you, Pat. Redeeming yourself.
Thank God you hung around.
On this date in 2012, Encyclopedia announced they're not going to print the encyclopedia anymore. No kidding.
And no one said anything.
Yeah. They read about it on.
What do kids sit on now when they steal cars?
That's right. There are no phone books, are there?
No phone books, no encyclopedias.
Get on that.
Steal smaller cars.
Report back. I want to hear what that's
Wrap
about.
it up, Clowney.
Sure. Sam Miller, Willie G. Friday night, Saturday night, Peoria's famous Jukebox Comedy Club. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.